Hello, everybody. We are taking a slight break.
Hello.
Yeah, Mason's here because one of us is doing a small UK tour.
That's right.
Doing some live shows.
A real vanity tour.
Yeah, it is.
Know?
Absolutely.
It's called the Mr. Sunday Movies Look at Me tour.
Yeah, you should come.
Nah, I don't want to.
Not you, everybody else.
Okay.
It might be sold out. I don't know. Tickets available below, maybe.
Look at this guy. Well, maybe tickets, everything's sold out. But
Maybe. We have a service, though. It's called bigsandwich.co where we do bonus exclusive stuff. And we thought,
right.
why not this week throw something up here for free?
Yeah.
This one is going to be the Morbius movie commentary.
That's correct.
So get your copies lined up. A lot of people just listen to these and
That's right.
just...
You don't have to be watching the movie.
Absolutely not.
Why give them another $1 of your hard-earned money?
That's a great point,
know?
actually, yeah.
But it's burned into everybody's minds, so you don't even need it.
Yeah, that's right.
That's right.
Anyways, it is $9 a month if you want to check it out. There's a huge back catalogue of stuff there.
There's 1 million hours.
That is. That might be, yeah. Nah, that's not true. There's video content and bonus
James, just
audio
lie.
stuff. There's early stuff. You might already know this. Also, you can cancel at any time.
That is actually true.
We are not fussed.
Yeah.
But also, you don't have to. So you just enjoy a free
That's right.
thing.
Yeah, you can subscribe forever.
Yep.
Yep.
And there'll be ads in this, so I'm sorry. I might derail the commentary because Acast put them in. I can't stop them. All right.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Hello.
Yeah, I don't know about this one because
What does that
we
mean?
need a movie to
What a
talk about.
terrible start.
I mean, it's just not. It's a boring movie.
We don't know that. We don't know that.
We do know that.
We
We've
did
seen
see it and watch it and it was
Yeah.
boring. But look, we're going to liven it up
Exactly.
as much as we can. And you know what? We're going to see it with some fresh eyes.
That's
because
right.
when we first saw this movie, which is Morbius, by the way.
Yeah.
We were swept up in it. We're like,
remember
this
having
is,
a good
this,
time.
What's going to happen next?
To Dr. Michael Morbius.
Is he going to get Morbius powers? Yes, because it's the movie Morbius. Is the guy from earlier is going to betray him? Yes, we know.
Is he going to get Morbius powers?
Yes, we know.
Good.
Yes, because otherwise, who's he going to fight at the end? This guy.
Get your copies of Morbius 2022 lined up.
Yeah.
Thank you for coming along on our little bit of a break that we're taking.
Magical journey is what it is.
Yeah, great.
Yeah.
So the Sony logo is going to appear, then disappear, which we will then highlight to you, and then you'll know. I'm going to say 3, 2, 1, play.
That's right. And as we get into this, as they always say, it's time to do a big morb.
I agree.
Let's do it.
3, 2, 1, play. It's time to do a big morb.
Time to do a big
Sony
morb.
logo is
Sony
here.
logo, nice.
And then
beautiful.
it's swooping towards
Oh
the camera
my God,
like a
this
big
is
Morbius.
Like a big Morbius.
And it's God.
God.
Okay.
In times past, we would have gone into the O.
Yeah.
But clearly they've gone, no, that's a bit cliche. So
Not these days.
we won't go through the middle of the O, we'll go through the side of the O.
Yeah, you'd think you'd go through the middle of the O.
Right.
It's easier for a transition, I feel.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Much like the transition of Dr. Michael Morbius to Morbius.
That's right.
The monster man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great, terrific start, I think.
Oh, here we go. You know
So
what?
in the Spider-Man comic, in the Spider-Man cartoon rather,
Yeah.
he couldn't bite anybody.
What? He wasn't allowed to?
Because that was considered too dangerous, and maybe
Oh.
kids would bite one
They
another.
put like little cork stoppers on the
That's
end of his
exactly right.
fangs. Yeah, I
That's
remember.
right, exactly. But he had suckers on his hands.
Yes, he
And
did.
would,
That's right.
Oh, so this is a good. You know what? Good colours.
I agree.
Delightful colours.
Are these colours used multiple times in the movie Morbius?
I don't think they're used at all. I think this is the only time any colours employed in this movie, to be honest.
What do you think this has to... Is this like a kind of disco era kind of Morbius...
I don't think.
Like
because
situation?
Morbius has the big disco collar in
Yeah.
the comics. I don't think so. No, that's. I don't remember this at all,
I
if
don't
I'm
remember
honest.
that at all. That was weird.
Yeah.
I didn't like that. Is this different or new? Or some kind of
Well, I
re-edit?
don't like anything different.
It goes for an hour 44, so... Ish.
That sounds. Look, if I remember the movie in cinemas, any element of it, I would know. I'd remember that it's mercifully brief, so it would be an hour and 45.
I don't know about that. We'll have to see. I remember thinking, and we've talked about this in the podcast because we've already done this, Mason, in a way, that I think it would have been more interesting to see Dr. Michael Morbius's struggles, like through the jungle and his everyday life,
Right.
before he becomes a Morbius. And I just think that, like, where they just kind of land and they're like, oh, here's the Batcave.
Sure.
Like, what if he had to trek through the jungle because
Yeah.
it was inaccessible via helicopter due to weather circulations, Mason?
Because of weather circulation.
And you had to swim through a
We can't get
waterfall.
through that cumulonimbus.
Exactly,
a certain
Mason.
type of cloud.
We can't
that I
fly
remember
over
from school.
This is the Jurassic Park island. We can't fly here.
They'll be
Yeah.
flying Jurassic.
What if Morbius had to go through the Jurassic Park islands
Oh, my
before he got the
God.
Morbius powers?
Does this Sony doesn't own Jurassic World, do they?
Not yet.
Well, I mean,
after this. I mean, maybe after the success of this, they can
Yeah,
use
that's
all
true.
the profits.
some of the profits.
All the profits, Mason.
Well, they'd only need some of the
They
profits.
don't need a fraction of the profits. You're right.
Yeah.
In a way, this movie is quite prophetic, though.
Go on.
Because
Good link.
it highlights the future of the SPUM.
That is very true.
The Sony Pictures universe of Marvel movies.
Yeah.
But it might be Spunk now. I can't remember.
Yeah. Now, I wanted to mention this because I've had some time to think since the last episode of 2022 of our podcast.
Sure.
We, of course, give out the Game Is On Awards, which is the award for the most egregious attempt to build a franchise, which is obviously going to result in a failure. And I think we gave it to Morbius. The two major contenders were obviously Morbius and Black Adam, and I think we settled on Morbius.
We did.
And I'm not sure.
Yeah, I agree.
Because, and now that I think about it, I've had a little time. You know, we were so excited to give out that award. We love it.
Yeah.
But, you know,
we don't always get it right.
yeah. But I mean, you know, I think we're allowed to tie as well.
Yeah, definitely.
And look, if I can put this out on the record, I think maybe this year it should have been Morbius and Black Adam tied because Black Adam also had The Rock on the campaign trail for months and realistically years. But the last maybe year of his public appearances were him hyping up this was going to change the hierarchy of power in the DC universe.
And it did change.
It did, definitely. But I don't think it had anything to do with him, really.
No, well, it changed in the sense that he was in it and then he was out of it.
That's
and
very true.
That could be considered a change.
Yeah.
I'll come back to that. I just thought in the trailer that this was something and not just a bat trap.
Yeah, right? Like it was some sort of razor wire or something.
Or like a laser or something.
Yeah, like the Resident Evil lasers that cut you into bits or something, yeah.
Oh, cut the middle of your hand. Like,
Yeah,
why? Always with the middle of the hand.
You know what
in
you
these
could have done?
movies.
You could have just brought some blood in a bag.
No, you need fresh blood.
You keep it fresh.
Fresh blood.
Put
Put it on ice.
on ice?
Put it in a jerry can.
Yeah. Cut your mate's hand.
Cut your mate's head.
Yeah.
I think it's also
Bring a
hard.
local who's willing to cut their hand open for a couple of bucks.
It's hard to judge the Morbius post-credits.
hard to judge Morbius.
It is, definitely, for all these crimes.
That's
But it's hard to judge Morbius and Black Adam because Morbius, the post-credits was so clearly constructed, like last-minute slapdash. They didn't know what they wanted to do with it. Whereas Black Adam, it was one scene that they just clearly shot late in the day. But it's kind of like, it's coherent.
That's true.
Whereas this is nonsense.
Yeah.
So I think that's where I kind of,
You know what?
that's
You've
where it trips
reconvinced
me up.
You've reconvinced
Yeah.
me. There's Morbius solid lock for the Game Is On.
Okay. I don't know if I'm not trying to reconvince you. I'm just saying that was my thought process.
You weren't even trying, but that's how convincing your argument was. You weren't even trying, but you did it.
Thank you. Do you want to turn that light off so we can just get more absorbed in the
Yes.
movie Dr. Michael Morbius?
Morbius absorbed.
I mean, it's hard to
Now,
get...
this is either Matt Smith's or
No, this
Jared
is
Leto's
Morbius.
character. Okay.
Or is that Morbius?
That's
Matt Smith, right? Because that'd be Morbius with the greasy
Yeah, I
hair.
think so. Yeah.
God, I wish I had a good friend like Little Morbius.
Oh, yeah.
I'd be like, Little Morbius, what are we going to do today?
A lot of little elements that maybe don't recur ever again. Like, is this origami situation? Does Morbius ever do that
does he go to
later?
a murder and there's an origami or whatever? Yeah, probably.
Wait, I've forgotten who's who again.
So he calls him Milo. He's like, you're Milo, because every other kid here is dead.
Oh, right. Okay. Huh.
Wait, who's Morbius?
I don't know anymore. This is impossible. I think I had this feeling
I think that the long-haired guy would have to be Morbius, right?
Because he's got Morbius hair.
Yeah, and the other one's Matt Smith, yeah.
But it's also hard to tell because for a significant portion of that tiny interaction there, a lot of that dialogue I think maybe was ADR'd because you hear the voice.
You couldn't see who
was talking, right?
Yeah.
So I think maybe they gave it some tweaks post filming and they couldn't get the kids back, so they're just like,
So we're doing these. People probably know this if you've heard them before, but we do subtitles on, sound off,
That's
so the
correct.
audio doesn't bleed through. This is an authentic experience for everybody.
There's probably a better way, but we haven't thought about it.
Well, we could connect headphones, but I don't like wearing headphones. So any opportunity to not wear headphones is fine with me.
Right, exactly. What about if you're at a silent disco?
Oh yeah. No, I could never. I would assume that nobody else was listening.
Right.
And they were just looking at me.
They're just looking at you. Well, here's the thing about silent disco. I did one years ago, like 10 years ago or something like that.
Yeah.
But it was in a location. But now they've moved them out onto the streets.
Sometimes
sometimes I'll be out in the city and there'll just be like 30 people just walking down the street. There'll be a guy and he's got a top hat and a cane on and he's leading the procession. And they're all just atonally singing along to a song that nobody else can hear in the streets.
Really?
Yeah, it's upsetting.
That's the worst thing I've ever heard.
I would never do that for $1 million. I'd do it for $1 million.
I mean, for $1 million.
I'd do it for
sure.
$100,000.
Would you save Dr. Michael Morbius's friend Milo for $1 million?
Yeah.
Would you do it for free?
Oh, but then it turns out he's a bad guy, isn't it?
Yeah, but you have $1 million, so what do you care? But then again, your Dr. Michael Morbius, you seem to be getting a lot of money off people for fake blood or whatever.
That's right, yeah. Because you invented that famous fake blood.
I invented it.
Is that kid, is he become, I was going to say he's grown up to become someone, but it's only been like a year.
Jared Harris?
Yeah, Jared Harris.
That's his friend, Milo,
Is that little boy Jared Harris ever grown up to be something?
No.
He was in the show Foundation.
Was he?
Yeah.
Jared Harris?
Yeah.
Or the little boy?
Not the little boy, no.
I should watch that.
Apparently it's not very good.
Yeah, I know, but I should watch it.
There's a...
I feel like I should.
Oh, okay.
Out of obligation of everybody who worked on it. It seems like they put in a lot of effort and I didn't watch it.
There's a Just Right video on YouTube.
Oh, I do
YouTube
enjoy
channel,
Just
Right.
I watched his... did he do another one on the Isaac Asimov adaptations in general?
I think maybe he did, yeah.
Yeah. Because if he did, I watched that one.
Yeah, because he's done one on Foundation quite recently. It's very, very fascinating.
Okay, I'm going to have to watch that then. I'll do that instead of watching it. Because if it's the one I'm thinking of, he talks about like iRobot and Bicentennial Man and all of that. And those are like fascinating adaptations. I have a soft spot for Bicentennial Man. Yeah. With a weird Robin Williams as a robot movie. I think it's quite interesting. God, Greeks, am I right?
Oh, you ain't wrong,
Potentially
buddy.
Greeks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What a bunch of baklavas, am
I
right?
agree.
Yeah.
What a bunch of Savlaki huts.
That's right.
Yeah. And I'm not telling you that. We can get away with that because outside of Athens, Melbourne has the largest Greek population in the world.
That's true, yeah. Largest population of Malakas, am I right,
I
James?
agree, Mason. I know a
Nice.
teacher, not somebody I worked with.
Hey, kids, get away from that guy. I'm Jared Harris.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
I was in Foundation. Where a guy I know who worked at a Greek school, and he's a total fucking idiot. He called a Greek girl, like a child, a malaka, and it is not an appropriate word for to say to a child.
Right,
And but he got in trouble, but then he eventually moved on and got a better job because he's from a rich family. And that's the true story.
Wow.
Yeah.
And that was Nick Giannopoulos.
That's right.
Yeah, that's right.
Have you seen...
And he turned that experience into the TV series Acropolis Now.
Have you watched the newest of his trilogy, of his iconic trilogy, Mason?
No.
No, me neither. Seen it up on streaming.
Yeah, great. Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Good for them. I saw him once in the city. He has great hair.
He does have great hair. Yeah. The rest of him has not aged like his hair has.
I think he still looks pretty good.
No, he looks good, but like his hair has stayed like...
Oh, right. Yeah, okay,
25.
Yeah, that's true, yeah.
Yeah.
Good for you, Dr. Michael Morbius.
I got a lot of props from Michael Morbius. I think he does a lot of good things.
I noticed you don't call him Dr. Michael Morbius, so you don't have that many props.
Well, I just don't think Michael Morbius would appreciate like the titles and the formality of it. I think like me, he's a common person who likes helping children. He puts them into comas and then he does.
Then he never gets them out of a coma forever. That girl's in a coma. Also, I think he should cut his hair. I think he should have a nice short back.
You think so?
Sides. Yeah,
no, he's rich. He's rich, so he doesn't have to cut his hair. She's from she's Bix Colleen.
Oh yeah, from Andor.
A much better thing. I'm glad she's in a better thing than this, because this isn't good as a movie.
Wow.
Even as a concept, what's Craven gonna be like?
I don't know, but I think Craven's gonna be better.
I mean, yeah, this is worse than Venom. So yeah, I think,
but not worse than Venom 2. I think.
Maybe.
Yeah.
It might be.
Look, I think I've grown to like original Venom since we saw
original
it. Venom. Symbiote, yeah.
Do your shoes up, Dr. Michael Morbius.
Yeah,
you
come
could
on, mate.
trip.
Well, wow, so leave your hair long, but don't tie your shoelaces.
That's right. It's just practical, Mason.
Wow.
Yeah. It's ridiculous. I know he's like, I can't really do it because of my fictional blood disease. I don't believe you. I don't believe you. I think you can do it.
And that's what he's saying all the time. Oh, can you take the bins out? I couldn't do it because of my fictional blood disease.
I don't believe you, Dr. Michael Morbius. That's the person he lives with, his housemate.
Yeah, right?
We both have the Morbius disease. It's Matt Smith.
Oh, yeah.
Why am I taking the bins out?
That's right.
It's just filled with bags of blue blood. You freak.
No, I can't. I know it's not my week to clean the bathroom, but I've got a fictional blood disease, so I can't do it. Sorry.
Yeah. Good point.
Now, I think we'll get into this probably sooner rather than later, but apparently the head of Sony at the time, who might still be the head of Sony, I don't know. He's not memorable like a Zaslav.
He's not an Ike Perlmutter.
He's not a Perlmutter or a Kevin Feige or what have you. He's just some guy. Apparently, he was notorious for just cutting everything down to the bone. Like he would want to...
As in like the runtime of something.
Yeah, the runtime.
You can see that in this 100%.
The editing and like... I think, it's. I think one thing maybe we pointed out and has been pointed out by others, better critics than us, there's the scene where it's on the boat where he's acquiring, he's got his powers and he beats all the soldiers or what have you. It looks like it would have been more interesting and more tense if they dragged it out a little bit longer, but it just
happens in like a minute or whatever.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
I completely agree with that. I mean, there's unresolved storylines.
That girl in a coma.
Yeah, girl in the coma. I would have liked to have seen like him snatch that bat out of the thing and
eat
like,
it. Bite its head off.
Yeah, like how does he catch?
Sorry, because of my blood disease, I got to bite a head off this bat.
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah. And I think maybe you mentioned when we reviewed it that the character seems sort of more restrained than you'd expect from a Jared Leto performance. And it's maybe because they cut out.
He's a more like
yeah. So like maybe they cut out for time more than anything. They just cut out more of his insane moments.
I would feel bad for Jared Leto if he wasn't terrible.
Yeah, same. Yeah.
It's amazing, like the stuff that is, and I'm not going to get into it now because it's a lot of it is allegations. The stuff that has been said by reputable sources about him, and yet it's just this and whatever else he's doing. Sure, you know? Anyway.
But he's been too powerfully iconic.
Yeah, he's not good enough to be protected this way. You know, I feel like there's people who have been protected where you're like, well, I understand why all of Hollywood just turned a blind eye to Harvey Weinstein
because he
was powerful and careers and whatever. Whereas this guy, what has he got on anybody? Like, what the fuck's happening here? Is he nice? Do people even like him? I can't imagine.
But anyway, as I think I was saying, Craven. I'm also just. It can't be much worse than this. But also, and I'm sort of excited to see
Russell Crowe as Craven's dad.
Yeah,
Craven 1.
That's right. That I just like Aaron Taylor Johnson more than I like Jared Leto, and I think that's probably a huge part of it.
Yep.
Now, do we get a vampire?
I hope it turns into a bat.
Yeah.
Turn into a bat.
I think years ago
it would have turned into a bat.
Well,
in Spider-Man 2, the rat turned into a lizard. Remember?
Nope, I don't remember that.
Remember in the Amazing Spider-Man 2 where Peter Parker goes to talk to Norman Osborn? He's like, I think there's a big lizard running around. And he's like, oh, I don't think so.
Isn't that the first one?
Yes. And he's like, I don't reckon. And then he leaves the room for some reason, and Peter Parker's still there, and then he just sees the lizard rat, and he's like, oh, it's this guy. Because he's the lizard guy.
I don't remember that at all.
I don't understand why he didn't usher out Peter Parker. He wasn't like, yeah, you just stay here, lock up.
Yeah,
just have a look around. Don't look at the lizard rat cage. But everything else you're welcome to.
Do what you need to, make yourself familiar with facilities. But if I could ask you to do one thing, it's not look at that glass case there. I don't know, Doc. You're making me ask a lot of questions about the glass case in that it's the only place I'm not allowed to look. It kind of makes me want to... You've sort of incepted me into wanting to look at the glass case.
Was that what you're trying to do?
I mean, you could have just put a sheet over the glass case or something.
Yeah. Just put the whole thing, slide it into a bin.
Put it in a bin. Yeah, exactly. You could have put this rat lizard into a bin, for example.
Oh, Morbius. She'll be all right.
You reckon?
I don't know. Yeah. What do you think?
I reckon she'll be fine.
Do you reckon he'd be bold enough to give her the Morbius cure?
No, because he'd be like, on the surface, he'd be like, no, it's more of a curse than anything.
Yep.
But on the inside, he'd be like, I don't want anybody else to be able to fly and do all the cool stuff I can do.
Oh, this is my chip packet power.
Yeah.
Rustling along.
I have to drink some blood every few hours.
Yeah.
People have to eat every few hours as well.
Yep.
What a curse.
Yeah, but but he has to drink blood every few hours.
Yeah, whatever.
Because if he drinks the real blood, he'll go bad. But he doesn't.
That's true. Bit of a spoiler there.
Yeah.
He's like, well, I can. Yeah.
By the way, this is the first time you're watching Morbius. Good, you've done the right thing.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah. So Morbius has invented the blue artificial blood, which saved Tyrese Gibson's life in Afghanistan or something.
Oh, because he's a superpower.
Because he's got folks, if this is the first time you're watching this, you're going to be excited for the debut of Tyrese Gibson's character, police detective with a cool superpowers that are going to blow your mind.
And he'll tell you all about it. There's something on that guy's arm.
That's right.
Which when you see it, you're going to know it, mate.
You better believe it. Dr. Michael Morbius, that's his name.
It is, isn't it?
Wow. Some crippled guy's here to see the boss. My goodness.
That's what you say.
Well, see, your boss is a cripple.
Exactly.
Are you serious? You're not staying in that job for long if you're like, hey, there's a guy who's just as crippled as you. Is this useless guy here? Is he useless like you are? Are you brothers because you're useless? Yeah, he's useless and you're useless?
Let's say you're a firefighter.
Go on.
And also you have a butler, right?
Yeah.
For family money.
Yeah, sure.
And your butler works for you, and he's on the front door, and your firefighter friend turns up.
Yeah.
And he goes, "Hi, I'm firefighter John. Am I here to see firefighter
Is that
Bill?"
how firefighters
This is how they say.
talk to each other?
The guy wouldn't be like, "Hey, some dumb fuck firefighter's here to see you."
Right? Yeah. It's probably a pyro, I reckon.
Yeah.
That's why he got the job, to set fires.
Seems like a prick.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
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 Oh, you get paid overtime? Why?
Look,
You shouldn't.
Look, my scenario
Yes.
of two firefighters and one of them has a butler is less realistic than this scenario.
I guess
feel,
that's
though.
true, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I love a New York City street filming.
Yeah.
Because it means they would have had to have just done this, right?
How do you mean?
Like filmed it for real? Like, not as in like just do it in a crowd?
No, they
You reckon they got 200 extras and whatever?
Yeah, they would have blocked off the street, yeah. This is probably not even filmed in New York.
They can block off my balls, mate.
Wow.
Well, I don't want to have any more kids. I would actually love that if someone could do
James,
that.
they're blocking off your balls right now and they're
Good.
filming Morbius 2 on your balls.
What?
Yeah.
I don't like
That's
that
right.
anymore. I'm not a big fan.
Oh, but you know what? This gives
Look at the depth of field in this crowd, though.
Yeah.
I think it might just
Who's that? Was that Michael Madsen?
Was it?
From Reservoir Dogs?
Oh, we're never going to know. We
Yeah,
can't reverse.
but that's the magic of watching one of these movies, or really any movie at home, is you can check out. Look at this guy with his little flat cap. He's having a chat
good
with
stuff.
his mate there.
This guy's holding a guitar.
Yeah. Where's he off to? Probably to, achieve his dreams or something.
Yeah.
Maybe he's going to become some sort of guitar-based superhero.
This looks like New York to me, baby. Central Park, potentially.
I think that's all green screen.
I think it's the Melbourne CBD.
Oh, you reckon?
Yeah, I can see the big pickle. Or was that the UK? That has the big pickle. It is
I'm
the
not
UK.
sure. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure Melbourne has the big pickle.
I'm thinking of Daimaru.
You think? Yes, exactly. Long defunct department store Daimaru. Yes,
Yeah.
yes, exactly. Wow.
These are just
great.
two bros.
Yeah. Hey, should we get Hungry Jacks later? They'll say. Yeah, let's get Hungry Jacks.
Let's get Hungry Jacks.
Yeah, nice.
I mean, wherever we are, New York. We'll get a New York slice of blood pizza.
At Hungry Jacks.
At Hungry Jacks, yeah. Nice. They'll just microwave a pizza. Frozen pizza. That's what Hungry Jacks would do.
Yeah.
It's Burger King for those who don't know. We can't get Burger King here legally. Though I think there was one at one point, maybe in Sydney.
I think there's one in the airport.
Damn, international ground, baby. You can do anything in an airport.
That's right.
Well, not anything. You can't like bring a bomb in, for
You
example.
can't bring in like a small container of liquid.
No.
But otherwise, you can do anything in an
Yeah,
airport.
you can't go and talk to the pilot anymore.
That's true.
Remember, did you ever see that as a kid? You'd go up and they'd be
Yeah,
like...
I did once, yeah.
And they'd be like, this is the plane.
I'm like,
And
Mum and Dad,
no,
why,
I know.
Mum and Dad, why aren't we in first class? Why do I have to go through all these big roomy seats to get to the pilot?
One day, Mason, I'm
Yeah.
going to do that. I'm
You
going to
reckon?
do it. I don't know how.
How far would you go
So what do you mean to fly?
get those tickets?
Oh, I'd become a Morbius.
No, I meant more. What would you want to be? Would it be like an international flight? And you're in
Yeah,
first
it couldn't
class?
just be like to Sydney. Like
Okay,
that would
right.
be a complete waste of time.
That's true.
Yeah. Here we go. International waters. Speaking of things you can do in an airport.
That's what they're discussing over poker. They're like, man, one day I'll get a first class flight. It's
gonna be sick.
I'll talk to the pilot.
We have to use this fucking boat to get everywhere.
That's right. Nobody has the heart to tell him you can't talk to the pilot anymore. Yeah, after we smuggle all these people, I'm going to get a first class flight and I'm going to talk to the pilot. Oh, sure, mate. Yeah.
Do you hear there's talk of, I don't know if it's talk or rumors or whatever, that they want
Morbius
to...
2?
Yeah, Morbius, no. There's going to go down to one pilot in some
That's
some
a bad idea.
aviation
It's a really bad idea.
companies. It's a really terrible idea, but it saves money, doesn't it? So,
Yeah.
Because there was a time when, like, if there was an accident, they'd be like, is there another pilot on board? There's an accident. The guy would be like, or girl, or whoever, would be like, I'm also a pilot. And then it's like, thank God there's another pilot here.
That scenario's never happened.
You know when they're like, the plane's crashing, is there another pilot here?
That's
Yeah,
not
I'm
what
here. I
happens.
sit here.
I've been sitting here the entire time. I don't know why you were yelling. I don't know why you've done a call out on the plane for another pilot, given that I am here. I'm wearing the uniform.
Yeah.
My hands are
You
literally-
know me.
The second
You met my butler.
The second the main pilot slumped over, I was holding the controls.
Yeah.
It's really what you've done is a waste of time.
Yep. I agree.
I am a fraud, by the way.
That's what I'm telling you. It's a strange scenario.
I'm the catch me if you can guy. I'm not really a pilot.
Yeah.
And we're in a lot of trouble, quite frankly.
Well, he was the third guy, wasn't he?
But as far as I can tell, these planes fly themselves and land themselves.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure why everybody gets paid so well.
Completely agree.
You know, why are these guys getting overtime, you know? How do you think they did that?
CGI.
Oh, yeah, you reckon?
Yep.
They
That's how
didn't
they do it.
See, Jared Leto does seem like the kind of guy who would be
Well, he has got real skinny before.
Yeah, yeah,
But,
yeah.
like, you wouldn't do it for this.
You wouldn't do it for this, no.
You'd do it for something good. Then again, sometimes people do this for things that
Yeah.
aren't good. He went full Joker for quite a while.
Oh, that's true, he did, yeah.
Yeah. It is fun how everybody's just universally agreed that he's the worst Joker.
Yeah.
It's just like, yep, we all think that. Even people who like the Snyderverse. No one's like, this is my favorite. Don't message me either. Do not message me with your Jared Leto as your favorite Joker because I don't believe you.
I don't even hate the look
Of him as Morbius.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I love
fine.
this look. No, I meant as the Joker. I think it's like
as
the Joker look. I think
agreed.
You know, I think it was a little bit odd, but I don't think it was out of character.
He's been a bunch of weird stuff. This is just like Captain America, except it's a Morbius.
Yeah, but what I was going to say is,
what if Captain America had the Morbius powers?
Oh, he'd probably drink American flags.
He'd probably drink a big glass of milk.
Oh, that's very true.
And that's all he'd need.
I can't live without my milk. He'd be like, I can't drink artificial milk. I need real milk to beat this bad guy. I need real milk.
That would be the problem.
Well, there's just some milk in the supermarket.
It's the 40s. There's one type of milk. It's just milk.
Yeah.
It's not the modern day yet where there's different milk, but also in the modern day you can just get regular milk. The milk wars, you know. This guy got killed in The Mummy.
Oh,
now he's back to be killed by a Morbius.
Wow.
Yeah.
He's been killed by almost every kind of thing.
A Dracula.
Yep.
A vampire.
Yep.
A Van Helsing.
The Mummy.
Yeah. Yeah, just those two, actually.
Because he was on the American team, right?
He was on the American team.
Yeah.
And now he's
Brendan Fraser, not on the American team, though. Traitor.
What?
Yeah, they should have executed him.
I disagree.
Wow.
They did nearly execute him, though, remember?
That's true.
They hung him for a bit in those movies.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
But what I was saying about the Joker is, I don't mind the look as it suited the Snyderverse, but he never really got... I'm not even sure I would have hated Jared Leto's performance as the Joker, but there was just not enough time.
I couldn't even tell you, yeah.
Well, exactly, yeah, you got like...
But I didn't like the Snyder stuff that was in either when he turned up in Justice League or whatever.
Oh, yeah, for sure,
Oh,
yeah.
no, I hate this.
Yeah.
This is worse than the other thing they were doing. Yeah. Oh, there he is.
Yeah, hell yeah.
He's up on the roof being a Morbius.
Nice. All right, listen. Nobody better be on the roof
He
being
should have
a
said,
Morbius.
don't move, don't you think?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Don't you love the milk wars? Like all these weird culture wars that aren't really anything?
I love them, yeah.
I don't want oat milk. Then don't get it.
We're gonna. They should. Every parent should make their kids go to Hooters. What? Why?
You ever been to a Hooters?
No.
I went to one in Queensland once. It was weird. I didn't like it.
Wow.
Actually,
so we don't get Burger King, but we get Hooters.
Yeah, we get Hooters. Actually, I did go to one in Vegas a few years ago, and I also didn't like that. And they're
there you
like,
go.
check out these wings. And I'm like, it's fine. We could have these anywhere. Why do we have to be here eating this?
Yeah.
I hate this.
Wow.
I said to the waitress, I hate this, I hate you.
Oh,
That's what I said.
wow.
But I tipped, so that's fine, because you can say anything.
Say
yeah.
anything you want as long as you provide 20%. That's right.
It's
Did
a
you
good
see that
effect.
clip recently? And I'm sure everybody involved will be milkshake ducked at some point.
Sure.
But it was a
the
Waffle
fight?
House.
I absolutely
There's a fight
did.
at a Waffle
God
House
damn.
on Christmas Day.
That woman could fucking throw hands, man.
Well, there's two.
Yes.
There's quite a long sequence.
Yeah.
There's a small clip featuring this one particular woman who works there, and
Ooh, Morbius.
oh my god, that he's doing all kinds of morbs.
Looks like Bloodshot.
Yeah. And there's a longer clip which has like the entire context of the thing.
Yeah.
And again,
Who knows how it started?
who
and
knows
what
how it started?
happened, yeah.
Who was in the wrong? What was said beforehand?
Yeah.
We don't know. But there's a moment where one of the patrons hurls a chair. It looks like a metal chair, but I don't think it is a metal chair.
It's kind of light the way that
Yeah, and
it's
it's
like an aluminum kind of.
Yeah, right.
whatever, yeah.
But the most of the internet's
Aluminium.
attention. Most of the internet's attention is on the woman behind the counter who simply plucks it out of the air and hurls it behind her and is just like, all right, let's go.
Yeah.
She's already been in a fight before this.
Yeah.
But also there's another guy, another employee, I think maybe he's a chef or something like that, but it's hurled... He's in between the woman hurling it and the woman who catches it, and he's not even looking, and he just moves his head, and it
I didn't even
shoots
notice
past
that.
him. Somebody was like, it's like looking at Neo and Trinity in the Waffle House. Yeah, watch that clip again, and you'll see this guy.
Because I'm obviously only focusing on the woman who caught the chair one-handed.
Right, yes. Yeah. That's also, And a lot of people, because I've never been in a Waffle House, but a lot of people are like, don't mess with employees of Waffle Houses because they will get you.
I've seen it all, mate.
It's Waffle Houses and a place called Popeyes, which does fried chicken.
Popeyes,
so don't cause any trouble there. Yeah. So this back to the movie.
Back to the movie we're watching.
I mean,
I want to watch that clip of the Waffle House.
Yeah,
fight.
Look, in many
commentate over that.
In many ways, that's more interesting than what is happening in this movie.
That's true
because it's real life, baby.
This feels real, doesn't it?
Yeah,
it feels authentic.
Yeah, it feels authentic. Yeah.
Oh, there he is. That's all right. I thought he was.
Yeah, see, it's just like super fast editing and blurry.
There's been a few times like that blood spray on the camera.
Yeah.
But it's like it's supposed to make it feel like you're there, but it just makes me go, "Can you wipe that down, please?"
Okay.
Yeah.
No, I like it.
Okay.
It's cool.
I disagree. Oh no, he's D Morbin.
Oh yeah. Okay. Not bad.
All
right.
Do you think it's going to get to a point where
I think his stubble should disappear when he's Morbius.
I agree. So Anson Mount obviously came back as Black Bolt.
Yes.
Do you think there's room for something like that with this idiot?
That's a great question. I mean, no.
just
don't,
no.
I think no. I don't think this made enough. Well, I mean
Black Bolt didn't.
Well, here's the thing, because also Black Bolt, I'd be very curious as to what the general population's assessment of that scene in Multiverse of Madness was.
Because they had no reference for it prior.
Yeah, because we had suffered through the entirety of the Inhumans TV series.
Not suffered.
No, it was bad.
Yeah, not
you
suffered.
Talk about.
Not suffered.
It was bad.
Not suffered. It was good.
You're rewriting.
I saw him recently in that Doctor Strange. I thought that was quite good.
Yeah, there it is. You're rewriting history because you liked his appearance in Doctor Strange. You're like, no, actually, I think Inhumans was quite good, actually. But I wonder if a lot of people were like, "Who's this?" Like it made no impact whatsoever.
Yeah, or if they know him from the comics.
Yeah,
maybe they know a Black Bolt.
Yeah.
I don't know.
No.
Blanket, good.
good stuff.
Should do it.
How'd they end up in this boat? I've forgotten.
It had to do with the experiment in international waters.
Oh, yeah.
There was also probably a scene where they got on the boat. But they
maybe we were too busy talking about Waffle Houses.
No, because they cut it out. It was probably really interesting. It was
That's probably true.
Character development and all of that.
Yeah. Now, it's a lot of the mercenaries gone like, now listen, Dr. Michael Morbius, if you go crazy, we'll shoot you.
If you bloody do a Morbius on all of us.
If you do a big Morb, we will shoot you. Wow.
Oh, no.
Wow. I would have probably just done it in New York City, baby.
I agree.
In a underground or something.
Yep.
In my private house where the police can't go.
Yep.
You know?
I agree. That's probably a good place to do it.
Yeah, then you wouldn't be out on the and plus all your stuff's there.
Yeah, that's true.
So you wouldn't have to put any of it on the boat, necessitating a scene where everything gets put on the boat and then gets cut out.
I think this is the last time I did a post-credits video was for this.
Oh.
I don't know whether that's actually true.
Would you bring it back for Morbius 2?
No, I don't think. I think I'm done with those. Yeah, they do well, but I'm also like, a million people do these. What do I have to say?
A funny joke.
Actually, I did one on the Batman. Actually, I didn't mind that one because that was like a decoding thing, and no one had done it.
Did you decode it?
I don't remember.
Oh yeah,
there was a decoding.
If you had decoded it, you'd remember.
No, there was some. I did some decoding. I don't remember specifically what for, Mason.
Okay.
Yeah. Wow. Here's Tyrese Gibson. He's about to
there
use
he
his
is.
powers.
He's going to use his powers.
He's going to roll up his sleeve. Isn't he somebody?
He's a stand-up comic.
He's funny, right?
He is funny.
Yeah.
He was on.
It's not in this.
No.
It's not me going, boo, you suck. It's me being like, what a waste.
I've forgotten his name. It'll come back to me eventually.
Like Matt Berry in Star Wars. Absolute waste.
Was he?
He's the robot in
Boba
Fett.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
That's a shame.
Yeah.
I've forgotten his name, but he was the first time I encountered him. He was on the guesting on the podcast Jordan Jesse Go.
I do like that show that I haven't listened to in 10 years. I should, because I like those guys. That was one of the earliest podcasts I listened to, Mason. I think you gave me a couple episodes of that.
Maybe I did.
And I listened to it when I was living in
Africa. I had to
put
them on vinyl for you.
You did.
I had to cut it on a vinyl back in the day.
Oh,
that's from earlier.
That's what Morbius made.
It did come back. I'm a fool. The origami came back.
You're an idiot.
Yeah, I know. Damn. Hey, what's this? This guy up the back, he's like, what happened here?
It's a TV. Yeah, but what? Oh no, but it's moving.
It's probably some guy like you, some idiot. Probably some idiot that messed it up. It's probably a guy who can't walk or nothing, and he fell on the controls and then crashed into the docks or whatever.
I'm regular. I don't have any of that stuff. I got regular.
I got regular bones and muscles.
I could stand and stuff.
I'm standing right now. you reckon that piece of art behind Jared Harris? Oh, you missed it.
Oh, what's something?
It looked like the Joker.
Oh, mate, I wish I saw
fun
it.
little reference to the Joker. They're probably like, we want to make you feel at home, Jared Leto.
Yeah.
So, and you're in a Marvel movie right now. So
Absolutely.
now Dr. Michael Morbius is here, and he's like, I wonder if I can. This woman's my love interest. She's already in a coma.
Yeah.
But perhaps I could save her by putting her in a double coma.
Double coma.
Yeah.
Like Inception.
Exactly.
But for comas.
Yeah.
You're just in a deeper coma.
That's right. Yes.
Yeah, man.
But you're dreaming about the snow or whatever.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I don't know if
Man, I
like
loved
that.
Inception. Maybe I'll watch Inception when I go home today.
We did watch Inception. We watched it for Caravan and
No, I'm
Garbage
saying I'll
recently.
watch it for my...
Double watch Inception?
I'll watch it for my personal pleasure.
I want to watch Tenet again and be like, what's this like really?
Yeah, right? Yeah. Well, I did that and I put the subtitles on at home, so...
And you enjoyed it more, right?
About the same.
Okay.
But speaking of Aaron Taylor-Johnson, he's in that too.
He turns up and goes, oi, bruv, what's going on?
That's right.
Oi, bruv. Oi, bruv.
This movie's actually about male friendship.
Is it?
Because we're at the end, we're all friends. We're all friends, and it's like, I'll see you later.
I'll see you later, bruv.
I'm Aaron Taylor-Johnson.
I'm Aaron
Am I British?
Taylor-Johnson.
I don't know.
He is British.
That's great.
It's great, is it?
That's beautiful, bruv.
It's beautiful.
So is Brian Tyree Henry, and they're both in Bullet Train.
Brian Tyree Henry is British.
Yep.
No.
He is.
No, he's not.
He is.
That's not true.
I think he is.
That's not true,
I'm
Mason.
pretty confident
I've seen him in interviews, I'm sure, where he's not British.
Maybe I'm thinking of somebody else. He looks British, though.
Does he?
Yes.
I could just picture him in Atlanta where he's not British.
Huh. This is coming down to the wire. I'm going to look quite the fool. If it turns out he's not British here.
Yeah, I know, right?
Oh, yeah, drink that blue
He's an
blood.
American actor.
Ah, dang it.
And he plays paperboy.
Oh, you know what it is? Because I watched one of those videos. It's like Snack Wars or something like that.
And you did it in a British accent?
No, but I think they were just eating British and American snacks.
Ah,
and I'm
okay. And you got tricked.
Yeah.
Damn. I was like, damn, that dude tricked me for real.
Yeah.
But if anything, he tricked you for
That's
real.
true.
Oh, I had one of those.
I mean, Daniel Kaluuya tricks me.
Yeah,
he's British.
totally, yeah. But I mean, I knew he was British, but it still tricks me because he was in Black Mirror season 1.
That's right, yeah.
He's in that weird reality show episode.
Is he? That's 15 Million Merits.
Yeah,
right.
I think he's in that one. He's in one of them. I think it's that one.
Huh.
Damn, he's looking good now.
Yeah.
He's morbified himself.
Yeah.
Look at him go.
Yeah, he's doing good.
Mm.
Yeah. He's becoming friends with the bats also.
You got to.
Yeah, that's true.
You got to, Mason.
Yeah.
I think if you're a superhero, no matter what your power is, you got to become friends with a bunch of bats.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Oh my God.
This guy's totally morbid out of here. Yeah. I couldn't do that. If someone was like, "Can you do that?" I would decline.
Huh.
Yeah. I would actually tell them that I could do it. I said I could do it.
Oh yeah.
I can do
Maybe
it.
to get the job.
I choose not to.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Wow, this is great stuff.
Of an Olympic athlete. You think that's an Olympic athlete? You think an Olympic athlete could do that? You a fucking idiot. I have the bats respect me as much as they would an Olympic athlete.
That's right.
It's just comparing everything to Olympic athletes.
They respect me as much as they would respect Kathy Freeman, Australian athlete, gold medal winner.
She was. I saw her at Hot Springs a couple years ago.
Huh.
I wanted to go up and be like, Kathy Freeman, you're fucking amazing.
But I can still beat you in a running race.
I can still beat you in a race. I'll do it now. I'll do it barefoot because I'm a man.
I've broken my legs.
Anyway, it was the Hot Springs, and I didn't bother her because why would she want to be bothered?
That's exactly right. Yeah. Plus, aren't you getting your hot springs on, James?
I was also getting my Hot Springs on.
Wow,
Yes.
wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Every year, Claire and I, we do a little bit of a day trip to a Hot Springs.
Well, these bats respect me as much as they respect Michael Phelps, famous swimmer who does a bunch of weed all the time or whatever.
Good on him.
Yeah.
How do I control this? The way that Kieran Perkins controls his breathing.
Oh, look at his sphincter ears.
Famous Australian
Look at
gold
his
medalist.
sphincter ears.
His what? His sphincter ears, yeah, I know, I don't like him.
Yeah. Who are we talking about, James? Which
I just said, how could he
Kieran Perkins?
control it? Like Kieran,
Nice.
Kieran Perkins controls his breathing at the Australian
Nice,
swimmer.
nice.
Who always writes his name on his milk.
That's right. Also Ian Thorpe.
Also Ian Thorpe, yeah.
Wow. These bats respect me as much as Ian Thorpe and also Thorpe's Angels. That show that was like that reality show that was, like Charlie's
Undercover
Angels.
Boss, but it was.
Yeah, but he
sort
got
of.
didn't he get 3 women? One of them was one of them was one of the women from the manufactured girl band Bardot.
Oh,
I'm pretty
okay.
sure, yeah. And they would do good deeds for people or something. I don't know.
Thorpe's Angels.
Yeah, if you're out there, Google Thorpe's Angels.
I won't.
If anybody is still listening to this, Google Thorpe's Angels.
I know he's not an Olympic athlete, but I hope these bats respect me as much as Mark Philippoussis, Australian tennis player.
That's right, the scud.
Yeah, exactly. I remember him from the TV show where he dated a bunch of young women and cougars or whatever. Remember that?
Oh, yeah, vaguely.
I can't remember what it was called. Wow. I said that to somebody recently. They were like, "This isn't real." And I'm like, "What do you mean it's not real?" Like I've said, look at it, it's real. At the end, it came down to the scud. He was like, will he pick an older woman who he has a real connection with or just a 19-year-old? Who did he pick?
The 19-year-old?
Correct.
Yeah. Wow.
Oh, no, he's out.
Well, will these bats respect me as much as they respect legend of the game Anthony Koutafidis?
Not an Olympic athlete, obviously.
Certainly an elite athlete, certainly. And a colourful character.
An elite athlete and a connoisseur of fine Greek cuisine.
That's right.
Much like
Speaking
myself.
of the Greeks.
Much like myself.
That's right.
Michael Morbius. Is that too specific? Not everybody's seen that video I made,
Everybody's seen that video.
I guess if you're here, you've seen it, right?
Yeah, I think so, yeah. If you're this deep into this, you've seen the Souvlaki Hut video.
Yeah. Hey, Mason.
Yes?
You should know that we're approaching 40 minutes, which means there's at least an hour left.
That could be worse.
Could it?
Yeah, I think so.
We could be watching the movie Dune.
This feels to me like
which is a good movie, but long.
Yeah, that's true. This feels like about 20 minutes so far.
Really?
Yeah. We're breezing through this. I mean, maybe it's sort of an exponential curve. Maybe every minute after this is going to feel like 20 minutes. But
you actually don't know this, but you slipped into a double coma for 20 minutes.
Oh, no.
So that might have something to do with you thinking it's only been 20 minutes.
Nuts.
Yeah.
Wow.
Damn. Do you need help? No, I'm fine.
Yeah, look how fine I am.
I forgot this.
Look, I'm writing.
Blue. Blue.
You want blue? Do you want bloob? What is that? Are you trying to write boobs?
You trying to write Baloo from the Jungle Book? Do you mean the series Tailspin or the original animated movie? Which is it, Dr. Michael?
Are you trying to write Bloober Team, which is a game development studio?
Oh, my brother's calling. Should I answer it?
Yeah.
Okay. It's the one you don't like.
Oh, come on.
Hello, you're on the Morbius commentary. Mason's here also.
Hey, buddy, what's going on? We can't cut this out, James.
No, we're in. Yeah. Sorry. What's going on? I'll take you off speaker. Sorry, what's going on? We can't pause the commentary. So what's going on?
Well, I'm going to keep talking as if this this massive unprofessional event isn't happening.
Yeah, I'll speak to you later. Yeah, no worries. Okay, bye. Oh, hang on. Just tell us, what do you think of the movie Morbius?
I haven't seen it, but I've heard really good things.
They're correct. That is
correct. That's the correct answer. Okay, bye, buddy. See you, mate.
You hate that guy.
Yes.
That's the brother you don't like.
I know. I was playing nice. Because I don't want to get back. I don't want to, because he's obviously going to listen to this commentary.
Yeah, he will.
Yeah.
Actually, I keep saying I'm going to give him a big sandwich subscription for free, and I haven't.
Wow.
Make him pay for it. I'll make him pay for it.
Whoa, you're making him pay double.
Yeah, I'll make him pay double.
Yeah, nice.
Like a double coma.
Okay, so we're at the point where...
Sorry, I've missed some stuff because I was talking to my brother just then.
Yeah.
I don't know if everybody noticed. I tried to do that seamlessly.
Yeah, it was seamless.
Yeah.
Anyway. We thought everybody just thought you were doing a bit where you pretended to talk to your brother on the phone. But this is the moment where, of course... Matt Smith is like, why don't you give me the Morbius powers as well? And he's like, that'd be too dangerous, I reckon.
Yeah.
Come on.
Just give him the Morbius powers.
Give him the Morbius? What's the worst thing that could happen?
What, he turns into a Morbius?
Yeah.
It is selfish, though, because he's like, you can't control it or whatever. You are.
Yeah,
I bet if he gave it to him and guided him through it, maybe it would have been all right.
Exactly, like when you're on a bad trip, man.
When you're on a bad trip, man, you're doing a big Morbius.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's right. I mean, there would be somebody out in the world who's done like LSD or something and thought they were Morbius.
Yeah, no doubt. Especially after this movie, I would
Definitely,
say.
Yeah. I mean, they'd be out in the desert like Morbius was.
No, he did go to the desert that time.
Mm-hmm.
He went to that spooky house, and it reminded me when he went to the spooky house in the Morbius origin comic.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah, I do remember that. Of course I remember that.
Comic is way more interesting than this movie.
Yeah.
Because it's just Morbius in a... in like a big vampire house, and
then
Spider-Man shows up.
And the lizard is there too.
That's really bizarre.
Yeah, and it's way more Greek than this.
It's way more Greek. It's heaps Greeker.
Yeah, heaps Greeker.
People probably would have seen this classic Australian Greek sitcom, Heaps Greeker.
That's right.
You seen Heaps Greeker?
Yeah, I've seen Heaps Greeker.
Yeah, it stars, what's her name? She's Australian.
Mary Koutafidis.
No.
Wait, no, what's that? Mary Costas?
No, she's famous in America now. She was in Pitch Perfect.
Rebel Wilson.
Yes.
Right, yes.
Because I think she played someone Greek in Fat Pizza once or something.
Oh, maybe, sure.
She played like Tula or something.
Okay.
Anyway.
In one of our most famous exports, the sitcom Fat Pizza.
Yes,
Yeah.
which is still going apparently.
Which was created by Paulie Fennick, who's the brother of Jeff Fennick.
Is that true?
Yeah, they're
I
related.
know that. There you go. Can you identify these Morbiuses? Can you?
If you can't, it's not important because if you can't, Tyrese is just going to use his amazing powers to figure it out. But this is the easy way, obviously.
You have to power up. It's a whole thing.
Yeah.
It's this huge and amazing sequence of
Kind of it's
and
Voltron like.
Yeah, it's quite intimidating.
See, and this is what
and you don't want to do it inside a building either.
So this is what I noticed while I was watching the movie because I knew in advance that Tyrese Gibson in an interview had pointed out how he had an incredible bionic arm. That's the big reveal.
Yeah.
And it's got all incredible powers. He's got one hand in his coat pocket this entire time. And it's almost like every scene. It's this one you can't see his hand.
Yeah.
And every scene it's something like that.
Keep an eye out
It's that
for
or he's got his hand, behind a pot plant or whatever. And I'm like, there's going to be a reveal here. It's going to be incredible.
There's a moment where he deflects a meteor with it.
Yeah, that's
as
right.
a hint to what he maybe can do.
But his hand's still in his coat pocket.
Yeah.
So it's like, did his coat deflect the meteor,
Yeah, great questions all around.
Yeah. So it's a mystery, and that's the beauty of it, And then the big reveal, but of course there's no big reveal.
There's no big reveal. We'll never know what he can do. Is he someone from the comics?
I don't think so. No.
And then he told everyone he was in the MCU, remember?
Oh, yeah.
Which I guess technically this is. But that must be like hard to go out and be like, yeah, I've got a robot arm and I've signed on for multiple Morbius movies and whatever.
Do you think, because I mean, this has come out on home media. That's how we're watching it on home media.
I mean, after its incredible theatrical run, it's only just come to home media.
Home media, that's right.
Yeah, it did the entire 22 run.
Because this is, our copy's digital here.
Yeah.
Does the DVD or the Blu-ray have deleted scenes where we actually see Tyrese use his arm? Is there an action sequence where he's got a grappling hook or a hoover or something in it? He's got to hoover up some stuff.
Here we go. I wrote Tyrese, but...
Nice.
Tyrese, they came up where Tyrese thanked Scorsese for saying that he liked Morbius.
Oh, Tyrese fell for a bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
But it's okay because he's been in a bunch of Fast and Furious movies.
Yeah, he's fine. He's very rich.
Yeah.
I can't find anything here, so I'm just going to go Tyrese Morbius wiki.
Nice.
Tyrese Morbius wiki Morbius.
Nice. That's good.
Can't wait till Fast, whatever it is.
Yeah. Now, was that intended to be a little? That was intended to be a little bit where we're like, oh my god, who killed this lady?
Who was it?
Was it Morbius?
Was it Morbius?
No, it was Matt Smith.
Now, I know you already know this, but this is just a reminder to the listeners who may have forgotten. His name is FBI agent Simon Stroud. Okay. I know that.
That sounds like a name that should be that. Maybe he's in the comics, but
maybe he is.
Yeah.
I'm gonna read you everything about him. It's not gonna take long.
Okay.
So he grew up in New York City and served as a soldier in Afghanistan. He was injured in the line of duty and required a transfusion of artificial blood to save his arm. After returning to the United States, he became an FBI agent. This is all good stuff. Battle at Life Foundation. Stroud and his partner were sent to San Francisco. Oh, I guess this is where this is set.
Okay, great.
To investigate, which is where Venom's set, isn't it? Isn't Venom set in
It
San
might be.
Francisco?
It's certainly hilly in the way that San Francisco is.
And Ant-Man to investigate the aftermath of the Life Foundation's
I guess they had to
fall.
distinguish it from New York where all the MCU stuff is set.
Here's some other sections of his wiki.
Okay.
This is titled Hunker.
Oh,
hello. Hunting Michael Morbius. To be added. Personality. To be added.
Okay.
Powers. To be added. Weapons. High-tech arm. : to be added. Aliases. FBI.
Yeah.
Enemies. Michael Morbius. In the comics, Simon Stroud is a former
Are they really enemies, though?
No. I think they come to an understanding.
They're working towards a common enemy, which is Matt Smith's character.
Exactly. Yeah. So it says in the comics, Simon Stroud is a former CIA and NYPD special
you can see his hand here. You can see his hand
here.
Here
we go. Turned into mercenary who clashed with Morbius and Manwolf. So he is from the comics, but I don't think it's his hand thing.
Okay, right.
Behind the scenes...
He has two regular hands.
Regular arms.
We cannot stress enough how regular his hands are.
Now, Tyrese Gibson has actually signed a 3-picture deal to play Simon Stroud.
Wow.
Anyway, I'm going to click on where it says high-tech arms. So I'm going to go to that page and see what
Okay, great.
I got an ad, good, for Batman cosplay.
Uh-huh.
That's not targeted to me specifically, is it?
Seems that way. I don't know, man.
Here we go. It's got its own wiki page. Simon Stroud's high-tech arm.
Oh, it sure does.
Simon Stroud high-tech arm is a high-tech weapons-grade arm used by Simon Stroud.
Nice. Hell yeah, it is.
Simon Stroud's high-tech arm is a high-tech weapons-grade arm used by Simon Stroud.
Nice.
History to be added.
That's absolutely that's a high
Padding
school
an essay.
it's a high school padded essay where they're like, oh,
Yeah.
okay, if I just keep rephrasing stuff.
Capabilities to be added.
Nice.
Yeah, no doubt. That is
Yeah.
true. Maybe he doesn't do anything. Maybe he hasn't updated the firmware at the start of this movie.
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah. It needs an SD card or something.
Yeah.
Wow. Incredible.
Without a software update, it can just do the basic stuff. It's like a Fortnite character. If you don't buy all the emotes,
Yeah.
he can just wave.
Just
or whatever.
wave or-
He can just wave. He can't. He needs to pay money to
Dab.
He needs to pay money to
Oh,
dab.
here we go. Nah.
No.
Nah.
No.
I said here we go, but nah.
No, absolutely none of that.
I
no.
apologize
Yeah.
for that.
See, that would have been. There's also a scene, I think, a little bit later where they interrogate him, and the whole scene, I'm like, he's going to slam
Smash
his arm
his
on the
arm
table,
down,
and he's
yeah.
going to have a big robot arm or whatever. Or like, Morbius is going to try to. Oh, that's a special power.
Yeah.
He's like, don't shoot.
Don't shoot him, please.
Yeah.
We need his Morbius abilities.
Wow. Because here he should, classic Morbius style, he should have just leapt off the roof and flown around like a packet of chips. But
Well, maybe we're going to get that.
but then he doesn't believe in himself. That's the thing. So they capture him. Oh no!
I'm an idiot.
I'm an idiot.
I'm an idiot. Do they capture him? I have no idea.
Yeah, they do, yeah.
Oh, great.
Yeah. Whoa.
Oh, take me in. I'm an idiot.
I'm talking.
I'm Dr. Idiot. Well, if you're a doctor, you're not a doctor of everything, Oh, this is the part where he meets the vulture like we saw in the trailer.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I might be thinking of the trailer and not the actual movie where this doesn't happen.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Looks good in orange though.
Looks great in
Undoubtedly,
orange,
it's a
I know.
great shade of orange.
I mean, it is amazing he's 50. Like, legit.
That's true.
It doesn't even make any sense.
And they've all the makeup is intended to make him look way worse than he does.
Yeah.
I mean, that's it. He's just, some people get by in Hollywood just by being handsome creeps.
Yep. God, the dream.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. See, hand in pocket.
Yeah, what's he doing?
He's hiding his high tech stuff.
You could at least, slap him.
Right?
Just give him a big slap.
Yeah.
Oh, no, what's that?
It's his perfume.
Oh, it's
his
holy
signature
water.
perfume.
Oh, that's fun. That's actually a good joke.
That is a good joke.
I take it back from
Yeah,
earlier.
yeah.
That's when I said he didn't do anything funny. That's actually not terrible.
Yeah, but in many ways,
Triple blessed.
in many ways, it's the holy water that does the funny joke.
Yeah, but maybe he said, I'm going to do this. I'm going to bring
It's
this
true,
in.
yeah.
I'm a comedian. I'm going to add my comedic, comedic stamp, which I do in every show, which is bring out a triple blessed holy water.
That's right.
And people go absolutely wild. It's like David O'Doherty and his little keyboard.
Yeah, it's true.
It's like that Jeff Dunham guy and that terrorist puppet that doesn't
That's
know
so
it's dead or
true.
whatever. He's still doing it, isn't
Al
he?
Madrigal is the
Al
the-
Madrigal. Yeah, okay.
I'm loving this.
I'm having a great time. A lot of people don't know that about me. But I can enjoy a bad thing, even if it's boring and bad.
Yeah. All right, here we go. Here we go.
Bloody yeah. Oh, Morbius, why didn't you ask for a Lorbius
Sandwich.
a lawyer?
Oh.
Or,
Yep.
or a gyros.
Oh, no, yeah, hell yeah.
But with like a bunch of blood in it. Just go, well, how would you like it? Rare. But with human blood.
Well, we're just shaving off this big skewer, so I don't think we
Yeah,
can.
but human blood though.
No, we can't provide that really. We can do chili sauce, we can do barbecue sauce, garlic sauce.
Yeah, if you put a bit of human blood in it.
No,
maybe.
it's not even. We've just got the ones that are here. Hummus.
The ones that are here.
Yeah.
How much blood you got behind the counter?
There's none. Falafel. Do a falafel.
Are you having a falafel right now at me, are you?
No, I mean that's pretty good. What you said there, like having a laugh, but no, that's not. I don't actually get paid enough to do all these jokes.
Okay, how about
like
this?
every day people come in and they're really drunk because we're open quite late.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
they're like,
You probably hear a lot of the same jokes, yeah?
yeah. Yeah.
Here's a question for you, though.
Yeah.
I'll have the gyros, and then I'll have a pint of blood. Human blood.
I mean, that is new actually. This is actually, in a way, this is a little bit refreshing in that I haven't heard this. Like, it's quite rare. Like, a lot of the time.
Oh, I thought you were going to say it's a new inclusion to the menu, maybe.
No. See, well, what usually happens is people come in, they're quite drunk, and you go, hey, what can I get for you? And they're like, what do you got? And you're like, Gyros. That's
Gyros,
what we
the same
say.
thing.
Souvlaki, it's that.
And it's that and it's garlic sauce or it's not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly right.
Those are your options.
Yeah. And they take forever and there's a line and whatever.
Yeah.
So in a way, you saying you want blood.
Someone just might punch you also in here.
That's true.
Just
There
for no
might just be a
reason.
fight for no reason. Yeah. Sometimes also the floors are quite slippery and you might just slip over. As well.
That's true.
It's
It's either each tile is either slippery or sticky. You don't know until you
that's
step
right.
on
Yeah.
it.
It's a real Last Crusade kind of vibe in
Definitely
here.
is, yeah.
But yeah, I mean, to answer your question, we don't have blood. We can't supply that.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Sure you don't.
Do you want anything that we have on the menu?
Just
or?
the blood, thank you.
No, we don't. We don't have that. I'm sorry. I can't.
Fine, then I'll take the lawyer to get me out of jail, which is how this bit started, I think.
That's right. Yes. Yeah.
It's funny because Matt Smith turned up. And
so this is Wendy's.
Matt Smith turned up and
This
he's
is
like,
a Greek Wendy's.
Grandy's.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Mm-hmm.
So Matt Smith turned up and he's like, I've got a cane. So you think that Morbius did the murders because maybe because he didn't remember.
A man with a cane can't do a murder.
That's right. When he did the first murders,
yeah.
he didn't remember doing a murders. He had to look at a video and
That's
go,
true.
oh, shit, that was me.
Yeah, nice.
But now, don't know about that.
Yeah.
How do you get him with a bag full of blood? I guess they don't check a guy on crutches, I guess.
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's discrimination. They should
I
check
think so,
him.
yeah.
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 Damn.
Wow.
Oh, dear. He's going to do the, the Kaiser Soze thing.
Yep.
Look, here we go. He's actually fine,
Whoa.
Mason.
Whoa. That would be a great prediction if you hadn't already seen this movie.
I mean, we already knew, didn't we?
Yeah, we did know it's true.
Going into it.
Yeah.
So that's fine.
Yeah.
Damn.
Wait a second.
Do you reckon the guards would have just let him leave that there?
No.
And the bag of blood?
No.
I mean, he's rich. He probably went, here's $10,000. Just let me walk through.
He would have said, here's 10,000 British pounds because that's where I'm from.
That's where I'm from. I'm
right.
from England. Right. I'm Doctor Who. And I've exclusively played villains in movies.
Is that true?
Terminator Genesis.
Oh, yeah.
The Emperor in Star Wars for a bit.
Was he technically
They
a
took it
villain
out.
in Terminator Genesis?
Yeah, he was a Skynet agent.
Yeah, eventually. But wasn't he also...
No, I think he was always a villain from the start.
Okay, right.
Because doesn't he grab,
He grabs John Connor. Yeah, you're right. Okay, yeah.
Let's find out his movie roles. And he's a House of the Dragon.
Oh, yeah.
Oh!
It's time to do a big mob.
I'm going to mob this fucking place to death. I'm going to mob the tits off it. That's rude. You shouldn't say that.
Yeah, it's very rude.
Oh, Matt Smith has worn a hearing aid since the age of 3. I didn't know that. Unless it's a different Matt Smith. So there you go.
He's worn it around a neck. He's worn it around his neck on a necklace. He stole it from a kid.
That's gross. You shouldn't do that. I don't care what anybody says, Mason. I don't care what you say. That's
Okay,
rude.
Morbius is doing his big jumps, which is nice. Good bit of fun.
This is just like an Olympic athlete would
This
do.
reminds me of the movie Spawn, famously a good movie.
Was that the last one we did? No, it was Polar Express. Boo. So, he was in Bruges.
Was he?
I didn't know. There was young Harry Waters. I didn't know that.
Oh.
So Terminator Genesis,
Yeah, great.
Pride and Prejudice and Zombies,
Okay.
Maplethorpe, Patient Zero, Charlie Says, Official Secrets, Last Night in Soho, Villain.
That's true.
The
So
Forgiven.
exclusively in the stuff we've seen, he's been a villain.
Yeah, I mean, but like big budgety stuff, you know? It was in, what's The Forgiven?
Is it the sequel to Unforgiven?
No.
Is it the sequel to Unforgiven too?
Unforgiven. Is it Unforgiven, I've Been Forgiven?
Yes, great.
It was it's a John McDonough movie. It stars Ralph Fiennes, Jessica Chastain.
John McDonough.
John McDonough, where's he gonna go today? Probably to the toilet, because everyone has to go to the toilet every day. That's true.
Wow.
Think about your enemies. Think about the best person you know. They all go to the toilet. Isn't that right?
That's right. Wow.
Something to think about.
That is something to think about, isn't it? Because you could get them on the toilet.
Yeah.
If they're your enemies.
I want to see him walk past the poster of Spider-Man like he does in the...
Yeah, it's
trailer,
probably
I
coming up any time now because they're on the street.
Yeah.
They're on a set that looks like a street.
Yeah, I agree. How light do you reckon he is? Do you reckon you could just like... Because he can float in the wind like a packet of crisps.
That's a great question.
Like how much does he weigh?
Where does his
You'd have to weigh like half a kilo, wouldn't
yeah.
you?
Where does that come from? Like, or is it like, I mean, you know, Does his skin stretch out like he's a kite, maybe?
I don't think so.
Okay, yeah.
I mean, in the comics, he can just fly. Isn't that just it? Because he's
Seems
a
that-
vampire?
Or does he have
of sorts?
hollow bones? I'm not
Yeah, but
gonna look it
even
up.
then, like,
Yeah.
that's not enough.
That's true.
I could have hollow bones. It wouldn't mean I could fly.
Yeah.
Probably.
Maybe he's gaseous in some way.
Oh,
That's-
he's gaseous.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Maybe he's got a little bit of that Peter Pan magic.
Oh, yeah.
And he can fly because he wishes he can fly.
And he's a creep. He's
And
a little creep.
He's a creep, but he pretends he's a little boy, but he's an old man.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
I got to say, the transition between monster faces to human faces is pretty good. That's a seamless situation. Oh, man.
Yeah, but they've had literally decades to work on that. 'cause
No,
like
I
Buffy,
know, but
Buffy
I mean,
was,
I'm giving compliments.
Oh, that's good. Wow, did you see that butt grab?
Yeah.
Matt Smith
What's
grabbed him
with
right
the
on the butt.
gas, though? Is it because it sort of represents speed,
Yeah.
but it also doesn't?
I think they just needed a super speed effect that hadn't been done before.
Yeah.
And they went,
But you saw Bloodshot, right?
Yes.
Because it just looks like Bloodshot.
it does look a lot like Bloodshot, doesn't it? Yeah.
And this is a oneer, and that's cool.
Are you sure it's a oneer? Or maybe it's...
I mean, it's not a real oneer, but, you know.
Oh, we haven't even had that scene where Matt Smith, he gets all dressed up and then he goes to a
does a
dance.
dance.
He does a little dance, yeah.
We haven't even had that scene where Morbius makes a big bunch of bats punch him.
It's true.
Just
give
like
him
the
the
movie-
give him the old Dracula
Give him,
Untold.
give him the Drac attack.
Yeah, that's right. It's time for a big Drac attack, he would say.
Damn.
Hey, hands up. Come
You
on.
know, if you came across these guys, you wouldn't think that they were friends at one point.
That's so true.
Yeah, unless they're shouting like, we used to be friends with
Yeah,
each
that's
other.
true. We used to be friends. Remember who you are, my friend.
You mean Milo?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Pretty good. Num 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 num. Num 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 num. Yum num 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 num. Oh, you got them all good.
Yeah. Man, if I could do that, I'd just, my powers, like,
Yeah.
you know, I'd
Yeah.
zip everywhere.
It reminds me of that Fatboy Slim video clip.
Which one?
The one with Christopher Walken in it.
Walken, yeah.
Yeah.
That's the only one I actually remember, so I didn't even need to
There's
ask.
one where just a bunch of stuff is exploding.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that one.
Yeah.
And they're walking through it or something? Or was that a
No,
different
it's just
thing?
stuff exploding.
Then I haven't seen that.
Okay, right. I'll play it for you later. You'll
What
love
am I
it.
thinking of? Just a different thing.
You think of a different thing, yeah.
What's he thinking about?
He's thinking about train timetables, I think.
Just look up on the board.
Yeah, right?
Idiot.
Look
It's
for
a
the
TV,
app.
it'll tell you.
Yeah,
whatever
TV will tell you. There's probably an app. You can
Yeah, it's
check your
probably
app.
an app. Yeah,
You know?
probably even ask somebody.
Yeah, that's true, yeah.
When's the next train? Whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, this is all cleared out for the Morbius thing.
That's true, yeah.
I think there's a nightly Morbius thing here.
Matt Smith looks more like a zombie.
Yeah, he does. I mean, he looks more kind of like a Morbius.
That's true. Uh-oh. Look out.
I like how these guys have exactly the same abilities.
It's great, isn't it?
Except one can talk to bats
It's true.
because he kept them in a box
Yeah.
for a while.
That's true. Thank you for enslaving us, Dr. Michael Morbius. We're friends now. Now we're friends.
Believe it or not, I'm mobbing on air. I never thought I could mob so free. Mobbing away on a
Like a
mob
packet of
planet.
chips.
Where
could I be?
Where will I mob?
Nice.
Where will he mob, do you think?
Probably just down to the next station, I reckon.
Yeah, I reckon.
Look out!
It would have been funny if he was killed.
It would have been funny. Yeah, that would have been funny.
That's the A train,
Oh, yeah?
like in The Boys.
Oh, yeah, nice.
Mm.
See, I reckon I'd stop floating in front of the train at that point. I reckon you're far enough away.
No, I'd probably keep going.
Oh, yeah,
Seems
well.
like he's having a good time.
That's true.
Mm.
Wow, this is probably Morbius.
Do you
I mean,
think
if there were only some cameras that would confirm that.
Who knows? You know, the city budgets, you know what they're like.
Oh,
these
he's got
days.
that hidden hand. You know why? Robot hand, cool stuff. It's probably doing stuff. It's probably solving a Rubik's Cube in his
can't-
pocket.
Does he have to
doing
think?
some science?
Does he have to think about it, or does the hand have its own consciousness and AI?
Yeah, that's what it has, yeah.
Great.
Yeah. It's like, stop hiding me. Stop hiding me, Tyrese.
I want to be seen. I want to be known.
Yeah. I'm doing all sorts of flashing lights right now.
Let me solve a Rubik's Cube in a competition. I want to be the champion. Have you seen that machine that solves a Rubik's Cube in like less than a second?
No.
It's got like,
Does it need thinking time?
it just goes,
initially? Wow.
and then it's like done.
Huh. Do they need to build special Rubik's Cubes? I bet they would.
No, I can just do regular Rubik's Cubes.
Oh.
Yeah.
Because I reckon a lot of that would just be exploding Rubik's Cubes.
Oh,
Surely.
yeah, you wouldn't want to do like a cheap reject shop version
Yeah,
or a
yeah,
$2 shop version.
Or stick your hand in there.
Stick your hand, don't stick your hand. It'll solve your hand into a Rubik's
Oh, look
Cube.
at all these background extras. Look at that lady.
Yeah,
What she
love it.
reckon? This guy. Hey, you got chips? Hey, can I get a Monster Energy drink?
Bloody up. There's no other monsters in here, like a Morbius. Oh, no, there's not. It's cops. Well, in a way, cops can sometimes do the wrong thing,
That's so true.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Bit of social commentary there, everybody. Hope you don't mind. Hope you don't mind at all.
Wow. That guy was on a little scooter. Pretty
Now,
great.
why is she running from the cops? Because she doesn't want to talk to them?
I don't know, but she's very chuffed
But
about
can't you
it.
just
She's
be like, yeah, can't you just be like, I don't, well, Daily Bugle.
Yes. Oh, I didn't know they were in France.
Yeah, no, they're in San Francisco, which is the France of Europe.
So true.
This is in Europe, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
good. I can't understand the accents, and he is Greek, so I assume this is
That's
in
true.
Greece.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
I didn't kill the nurse. I'm Morbius.
Or any of those people. I mean, I killed some of those
I
people.
killed all the people on the boat.
I killed those people on the boat when you were there.
That was me, that one.
And to be clear, I don't remember doing it.
Yeah.
So, I mean, maybe the fact that I didn't kill you is just a coincidence.
Yes.
Maybe I didn't do it because I like you or whatever, but maybe it's just like you just weren't in my swath of killing,
Full disclosure, I'm only telling you I killed all those people because you saw it. I probably wouldn't admit that otherwise.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, if you'd not seen it, I would say I never killed anybody.
Which I started to say, but then I realised you saw me kill all those people on the boat.
Yeah.
So I think I saved it though. Yeah.
Good stuff.
What was that about?
He was like, I'm not a...
Was that sunlight or something?
Yeah, it was a sunlight vampire.
But he's been in the sun.
Yeah, that's
How'd he
right.
get in here? Under a fucking tarp?
That's a great
What
question.
the fuck are we doing?
Yeah, how'd you get in the
I remember
diner?
seeing that in movies and being like, I don't get that. But now I get it.
Yeah.
But it's lit in a way where you don't get the sense that she's, like, I guess she's in the sun, but you don't
Right.
see like the beam across the tape. Look,
Yeah,
he's
exactly.
in the sun.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
already in the sun.
Did the bus roll up right to the front of the diner and open its doors and then they, put up a little tent and you could walk in? You pay a little extra on your ticket and you get this door-to-door service from the bus.
I'd love that.
Pretty good, right?
How much money would somebody have to give you for...
To be killed by a vampire?
No, like you're driving, right?
Uh-huh.
You're tram and they're like, can you just take me to my house and don't stop for anybody else? How much money? Because you would probably be fired.
Oh,
or
100%
reprimanded.
I would be, yeah.
So how much would it have to be? Like $1 million?
Yeah, it would have to be $1 million. For a second there, I'm like $100,000, but that doesn't
That's
go that
not
far
enough.
these days,
You need
right?
a job.
Yeah, exactly, right? Yeah.
No, no.
Yeah. Like, my job can't be commentating over movies. That's ludicrous.
No, that's crazy.
Yeah.
I wouldn't do that.
Bottom's going to drop out of that industry, I'll
I
tell you
wouldn't
that
even
much.
do it for money, Mason.
Whoa.
Nah.
Whoa.
I only do it for the love of it.
Yeah.
I love Morbius.
Yeah, it'd have to be
Still
like...
don't know why we picked this. Why I specifically said let's do Morbius.
Because it's short?
It's not that short though.
Because it's in the zeitgeist and everybody's always talking about
and
Morbius.
it's nearly Monthbius again.
Oh my God, it nearly is. Is that when it came out? Did it come out at the
Maybe
start
it
of
was
20...
Feb?
Wow.
I don't know actually.
Okay. Uh-oh, don't leave your blood bags behind.
Don't leave your blood bags because Morbius will get him.
There is no way anybody with that job would
Not with
leave
medical
that stuff.
I mean, the health industry, you press for time, you're low on
true.
resources. I watched the TV show New Amsterdam, which I love, Mason. Not even us.
which one's that?
That's like about the hospital in New York. It's based on a real hospital where it's like, we've got real hospital problems. And I'm like,
right.
yeah, you sure do. There's a lot going on here. You guys should all have insurance. That's what I reckon.
Is it a...
Came out in April 1st. That's right. That's funny.
That's funny. Is New Amsterdam, is it like a period piece or is that in the
No,
present
it's
day?
set in the modern day, and they're always like, we've got big New York City situations.
Whoa.
Yeah.
He just Morbius, I think, some car keys or something?
Oh, he Morbius
Something?
them. Yeah, I just want Dr. Max, though, to be happy. I feel like he's just had a bad run. And he runs that hospital and he runs it to the best of his abilities. He's understaffed and under-resourced, but he's always finding a way to be better and help people.
That's wonderful.
And yet, life just keeps throwing him curveballs.
You know why? Because he's not Dr. George Clooney. That's
Yeah,
why.
that's probably true.
Yeah,
George
yeah.
Clooney got to leave his show, didn't he? He said, I'm going to be a movie star. And
I mean,
I'm going
eventually,
to leave. I'm going to
that's-
leave here.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
actually, that was actually the character's arc in the story. Like, I know he wasn't called George Clooney in the show, but at the end he went, listen, I'm actually the actor George Clooney. I'm going to be famous now.
Wow.
Like on an international
I'm
level.
going to be in Ocean's 11.
Yeah, I'm going to be Ocean's 11. I'll do some other Ocean's ones, but the first one will be really good.
I'll be in the
real.
movie Welcome to Collinwood, which was directed by the Russo brothers.
Okay.
Do you remember that movie?
I don't. Is it
All-star
good?
cast. It was like a crime.
Yeah, but is it good?
I remember enjoying it.
Is it better than the movie Out of Sight?
No.
There you go.
Yeah.
Is it better than the movie Up in the Air?
Yes.
Is it better than the movie Thank You for Smoking, which doesn't star George Clooney?
No.
Agreed.
Yeah.
What are they watching on the TV? I hope it's
Great question.
Morbius.
I hope it's the Spider-Man animated series.
Oh,
The
that would be
Morbius
good.
episode. Wow.
Damn, this guy knows a lot about bones.
Yeah.
Stinky little pinky.
Ugh.
God.
Maybe your pinky's a stinky,
I
Jared
bet it
Leto.
is. I bet it is.
Gross.
Yeah, I bet you run it along a sewer drain and then put it in your mouth.
Yeah.
You creep.
Well, so everybody knows Venom.
Yep.
How do they know Venom?
Because he's famous.
Is he?
I don't know. I mean, he lives in that apartment and he goes to the shops.
That's true.
So-
Maybe he's a yeah.
Maybe he's famous in this neighborhood.
But how does Michael
Of
Morbius?
Athens.
Michael Morbius isn't from this neighborhood in Athens, is he?
No, you're right.
He's from the Acropolis, which
You're
is
right.
a different place.
He's from Acropolis Now, the
That's
TV
right.
series.
Yeah. Wow, this guy's okay. He's got all the stuff he needs right
This
here.
is perfect for what he's
For
doing.
whatever he's doing. It's great. He can spin up a thing.
Yep.
Got a test tube.
He's probably got a big cage you can put some bats in.
Yeah, nice.
This
Yeah,
is great. Oh, it's touchscreen. That's
computers?
terrific. Oh, that's good stuff.
that's what he needs.
Yeah. He could probably separate some red blood cells from
He could separate his
whatever.
recycling from his regular rubbish.
It's true.
Yeah.
He could probably like spin his urine around till it's drinkable. Or he'll just drink it. I don't know.
I
'cause
guess,
he's
sure.
He's a weird creep.
Yeah, he could drink his urine even though it
Matt
was
Smell.
undrinkable.
Matt Smell.
Matt Smell?
Matt Smell he's jacked, mate. He's bloody ripped.
That's true.
He's got a low body fat percentage. That's difficult to do.
Yeah.
I'm not telling you that.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
This is fun though. This bit is fun. Oh no! I got scared just then.
I just think it's an odd choice for going out. I think it just seems like an odd.
The shoes? Is it
Everything
the shoes?
about it,
The
no.
shoes don't. They're just the shoes he's been wearing, right?
Yeah. I don't know.
I'm Morbius.
It's just an odd choice, I think, for going out to New York City, baby. What's he going to a swing club?
Also,
What
I
is he
think
going
it's
to?
San
What is he going to
Francisco.
listen to? Some ska?
Maybe.
Maybe he's gonna maybe he's gonna go see the Royal Crown Review.
Do you think he's going to see? Okay, here we go. Go on, do the thing where you list all the ska bands.
No, that's all I have.
Come on, you're better than
They're
that.
more of a swing band, also.
Oh, I'm sorry then.
Yeah,
the
right.
Mighty Mighty Boss Tones.
Maybe he's going to see the Mighty Mighty Boss Tones.
Cool.
Yeah.
Oh, we've met.
Wow. Damn. Maybe he's going to see the Cherry Poppin' Daddies.
He might. Here we go. He's back.
No, that's all I have.
Feeling good in the new year, huh?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Wow.
Do you think he's going to get in a fight before he leaves?
Yes.
Hey, yo. That's my girlfriend or whatever.
Wow. There's the book. It's very exciting.
Damn, there's going to be a bar fight.
Do you think?
I mean, I don't know. Maybe he'll just leave and then kill him in the alley or whatever.
Yeah.
Can't remember.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. I mean, I feel like this is an opportunity to hit that guy in the head.
Yeah.
Because you could.
That's true.
Mm.
Oh.
Uh,
What's the game plan here with this guy?
hit him in the alley.
Oh, yeah, nice.
This looks like the same alley Green Lantern learned to.
It does look that way,
It's
doesn't
the
it? Yeah.
Same. I wonder if it
Yeah.
is.
Might be.
We should look it up. I can't.
No.
I can't. I won't. What would I even Google? And who would even take? Who would even know?
The set designer for this movie.
Oh yeah.
Or the location guy or
So
something.
it would just be a matter of me reaching out to one of them and being like, "Was this the same
Yeah.
alley from fucking Green
Green
Lantern?"
Lantern,
And then
yes.
they might be like, "I don't know. I
I don't
haven't
know.
seen that movie."
Yeah.
And I'm like, "Can you check? Can you watch Green Lantern and
Tell us, yeah.
Tell me if
They
it's
probably
the same.
redressed the set with different stuff. But
No
yeah.
doubt.
Yeah, no, if you could do that. If you could do us. And we're on the clock here because we're recording a Morbius commentary. So if you could really
Yeah.
get your skates on with that. If you have to make some calls.
We're just past an hour 10.
Yeah, so there's not a long
there's
time.
not a lot of time.
Minus
left.
credits, we're really at like 20
Yeah.
minutes. And we're probably not going to... Oh, no, actually, of course, we will have to stick around for the incredible post-credits
We will be
sequence.
doing that. Obviously, that's going to give you a little bit of leeway.
Yeah.
But
But after that, we're
I'm
right
not
at-
editing it back in if you call like tomorrow.
And if you don't... There's a robot arm! Maybe that's
Shit.
the robot arm.
Shit, it was too.
Yeah.
Fuck. Do you think there was a moment where he maybe even upgraded?
Yeah, maybe.
God damn.
Yeah.
Like, you know, where Rhodey saw like the Iron Man.
And he was like,
suit,
"Next time, baby,"
Like,
and they're
even
like-
that scene where he's like, next time I'll have a robot arm.
Yeah.
So when he said, though, like, I saved my arm in the wiki, he didn't really, I guess. If he gets
Maybe
the
he meant it,
robot arm.
saved it and left it on his desk.
Oh.
Maybe that's
I
what he
saved
meant.
you my arm when I got injured.
Yeah.
I saved it for you.
Yeah, it's
so
over here.
thank you.
That's right.
Mm.
Sometimes I pretend to arm wrestle with it.
That's fun.
Yeah,
Did you
yeah,
ever play that arcade arm wrestling game?
Yeah.
As a kid?
Yeah.
I wonder if I could beat that now. Probably not. I'd probably snap my arm.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh, God. Every now and then I'll get served a video on Reddit. You know, I got videos of guys being lit on fire for a while.
Sure, uh-huh.
That stopped. I talked about this last time or time before. But for those who don't know, I would get served video and it'll be like a guy at a petrol pump and then like it'll explode and he'll be on fire.
Yeah, right.
But sometimes it'll be in like, they'll just be in a fish and chip shop. And then like an oven will explode. So I don't even know what's going to happen.
Right.
And I was just getting served
It's just r/fun vids or
But
whatever.
it was just like, it seemed to be just randomly I'd get these videos. But I'm getting people getting their arms broken in arm wrestling.
I don't like that.
No.
I don't like that.
Because I think it's like maybe it's going to be funny. You know what I mean? Like someone will get hit with a pie.
Sure.
But it's just snap.
Yeah.
Awful.
Yeah.
There's a particularly bad one from the Australian NRL footy show.
Okay.
And it's before they cut to commercial and it's just two enormous
Is it Fatty
guys.
Vorton?
Fatty Vorton is involved. But he's not in it.
Okay,
Not
right.
And his guy, his arm, and you see it snap on air, and he's going, and then they're like, okay, let's go to a commercial. Like, it's horrible.
Wow.
Yeah. Anyway, he's probably all right, or he's not. I don't know.
Yeah, probably ruined his career.
That's why
was he an NRL player?
Yeah, or a
presumably?
former one at least.
Oh,
Yeah.
well.
Anyway, I'm never gonna.
I mean, he's a former one now after his arm got broken.
I'm not gonna ever arm wrestle anybody ever again.
Wow. What about right now? You want to arm wrestle right now?
Yeah.
Yeah, great.
Not for fun though. For
Great.
real.
For real. Okay. Well, I brought a guy in.
Oh no.
It's Fatty Vorton.
Wait. Is that good or bad? How old is he now?
I don't know,
In his
60s?
60s?
Yeah.
Still probably couldn't beat him. Oh well. It's good to think about. All the former
Yeah.
NRL players I could beat. That's not what you want.
No.
Because a Morbius will show up.
That's a Morbius.
That's the call of the Morbius.
That's right.
Everybody
Everybody's
knows.
sniffing around for loose blood.
This is how he sneezes. Can you do some weeding, please, Morbius?
Yeah, if you wouldn't mind Morbius.
I mean, you could do it super quick with your fucking ghost abilities.
Just
or whatever
drink
you
a
have.
little bit of orphan's blood or whatever.
And do it,
Just
go
whiz around.
It'd be like a whippersnipper Morbius
Yeah.
man.
Come on.
This guy sucks.
That sucks.
The inside or outside also? Why is there grass?
Is he an inside vampire or an outside vampire?
I think he's
'Cause
both.
You shouldn't leave your vampires outside at night because they'll eat the local wildlife.
Yeah, they take out all the possums and bilbies.
That's right. That's right.
People might not
Hey,
know.
what happened to those bilbies? Ah, you've got a Morbius.
Somebody left their Morbius out. Got into my hen house. Goddamn foxes. There's a lot of foxes around here.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Is a fox a dog or a cat?
It's a dog.
It's a dog.
Yeah.
All right.
But it's not like a dog
Yeah.
because it's a
fox?
It's a fox.
But
Yeah.
it's closer to a dog.
Yeah, it's closer to a dog.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
Because some people have foxes as pets. That's
Yeah,
probably a bad idea.
I would not trust a fox.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
they're amazing. I
Yeah.
guess great. I saw one up close.
Mhm.
Like I'd walk past the studio
Yeah.
a few months back. It was like right close to the it was incredible.
Yeah.
And I'm not even attracted to foxes. You know that more than anybody.
Wow, you just said one was incredible.
I said, but something can be incredible and you don't want to have sex with it, mate. So I think that's a
Interesting.
fair thing to say.
Oh.
Yeah, but Ollie saw it, who like barks at everything, and she was just like, she didn't even know what to make of it. Like,
Yeah, right.
she was just like all tensed up and just like,
Uh-huh.
is that a dog or is that what is it?
Yeah,
like
right.
Because they don't react like dogs.
Yeah.
like
mhm.
they're
Yeah.
not, obviously trained that way.
Yeah. But yeah, it seems like the kind of thing that could snap at any moment.
Absolutely.
It's like when people have pet crocodiles. And it's
Yeah.
like,
What are you
come on,
doing?
man. Like,
It's a crocodile.
exactly. That you could raise that from a tiny little baby and
Yeah.
feed it yourself and
Yep.
whatever. The instant your back is turned and it's hungry, it will eat you.
Yep. Because they've got just like their brain is tiny and it's just killing shit.
Yeah.
There's no empathy. There's no like recognition of things or people that it likes really.
That's true.
It might recognize you as something that feeds you,
Yeah.
but that's it.
That's right.
Now Matt Smith knows that Morbius has a girlfriend.
Oh, that's his one
and
weakness.
maybe Matt Smith liked her. Did they even have an interaction earlier in this movie?
I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe she was there.
Did we see this murder happen? Or did he just jump down from the rafters?
I'm not sure we saw the murder happen, yeah.
See, he got puddles on the ground.
Oh, he's
then.
got that dude's got his hand in his pocket right there.
That's fun.
Yeah.
He's like, "Hey, boss, I thought you meant this guy, the other guy, not Tyrese Gibson.
No,
So he wasn't being him. He was like, "Look at me, I'm
Look at
you.
me, I've got a
I'm you.
special
I've got my
arm.
hand in my pocket. I'm
I've got a
solving
special arm.
I'm solving a Rubik's cube. I'm a dumbass. Oh, I'm a
Hey, why don't I
war
solve
hero.
this mystery with my laser arm or whatever?
Oh, is that what it does? Is it a laser? arm?
Laser, do a laser.
Hey, can you hack into my computer for me? Oh, is it also like a USB stick or something? What does it do?
Can you give me some torrents?
Do you know any of the Avengers? You probably don't. Oh no.
You ever fought alongside Captain America?
Yeah.
Captain America and Robot Arm? Rubik's Cube Arm Man?
Bam, bam, bam. Breaking news.
Breaking news time.
It's time to break some news.
And we're the hosts of the news. In this universe,
Yeah. Singing.
culturally,
Yep.
the hosts have to sing the intro to the news.
Love that. Big
Because it's a
fan.
slightly different reality, obviously.
Yeah.
You know?
There he is. Dr. Morbius strikes again.
Wow. God, I've had a rough few years. That's why my shirt is unbuttoned all the way to the bottom.
Yes, and I'm not wearing a wig anymore. I'm Jared Harris. I don't know if you guys remember. I don't, but I was in this movie earlier. And now I'm back
That's right.
for revenge.
Yeah.
Or for
Yeah.
some words of wisdom.
That's
or I
right.
die and then I tell Morbius something.
Yeah. Now, and some people have often wondered, like, even though my hair looks a little thinner, I do physically look identical.
Yes.
Why
yes.
is that?
Yeah.
Um,
I don't want you to comment on that though.
It's because I've got a robot arm.
Yeah.
And that's granted me eternal youth, except for my hair. I know, it's just
Eternal
go with it.
youth, but like I got it after I turned 60.
Yeah.
So that's
right.
why I'm still
Yeah,
60.
yeah.
Also, I think I'm Moriarty in one of the Sherlock movies.
Oh, maybe, yeah.
You tell me. You tell me.
That's right.
Write in.
Yeah.
Not me. This is Jared Harris saying to write to him and tell him if he was in Sherlock Holmes.
Yeah.
Damn.
For a second there, I forgot Morbius was in this movie.
How could you forget?
I don't know.
That's all I think about.
Yeah.
I think about Morbius. I think about
That's
him.
what these guys are thinking about. Bloody cashing that check.
No
Say that
doubt.
much.
I would cash. What do you get paid for something like this? Matt Smith, a couple of mil maybe?
No, I don't know. I reckon $500,000.
You reckon for this?
Yeah.
No. I mean, he's a name, isn't he?
Yeah.
And he's in it like quite a bit. I reckon a mil. I reckon Jared Leto would have got 5
Should we
to
Google
10.
it? Let's find out.
Let's find out.
Okay. Matt
Ugh.
Smith. There's no way this will be public, though.
No, exactly.
Salary.
You always take Morbius' side. Yeah, but you're a murderer. Whatever. Great hair, Matt Smith. Always impressive.
The first result is a website called thethings.com, the cast of Morbius ranked by net worth.
All right. Oh, that's not the same.
No,
though.
it's not the same, is
I don't
it?
want to know what everybody's worth.
Well, look, Jared Leto apparently got $2.5 million for Morbius.
That's not true. You would have got back.
Well, this is from showbizgalore.com.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah. Okay, facebooknewspaper.com says
Okay.
that Jared Leto got $3 million.
So which is it?
Don't know. Matt Smith, $500,000.
That's what you said.
This is from facebooknewspaper.com, which I'm clicking through, even though it's obviously going to be filled with viruses and malware.
Yeah.
I'm clicking through anyway.
Is it even a real Facebook page?
No, it's
you direct it to,
facebooknewspaper.com.
like, a weird ad?
But this page says Jared Leto got $3 million. Jared Harris got $300,000. Al Madrigal got $300,000. Somebody called Charlie Shotwell got $500,000.
Wow, that's a bit.
That's a lot for Charlie Shotwell.
Must have worked hard, whoever that was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, there you go. You were right. If this thing is right, you were right.
Oh, this is a website built by just an algorithm.
Oh, it's not
I think.
actually a Facebook page.
No. It's called facebooknewspaper.com.
Damn.
Top question in Google result. 1. Is Morbius hero in villain? Hero. Villain, anti-hero.
Oh,
Is Morbius a Spider-Man or Blade villain? Not applicable.
I wouldn't say it's not applicable.
Is Morbius S a superhero? Jared Leto.
Morbius S?
These are just the questions.
His
James.
name's Morbius S?
No, it just says, no, it's just, I don't know. Is Morbius a symbiotic? Red and black is the answer.
That's true.
Is Morbius stronger
Deadly
than...
to bats, fatal to humans!
Oh, you'd think they're the same. Well, look, according to this website that isn't real and it was built by a robot, Matt Smith got $500,000.
And it's now just your phone. All of your whole phone is now
It's
just that
this now,
website.
Yeah. Wow.
It's just overtaken everything.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's time for you, Dr. Morbius, to...
Oop. This is from clutchpoints.com. Matt Smith's net worth in 2022.
Do you have a real website that you could go to?
No, there are no real websites for this. Oh, this seems to be written by a real person.
Okay.
So, okay. Or it's just Wikipedia. I don't know.
Wikipedia. Yeah. What is his net worth?
It says $9 million.
I reckon it's more than that. But I don't know.
Yeah. Okay.
What do you think of the lining of that coat? It's got a purple lining.
I like a purple lining.
Like
I'll tell
the
you that
start
much.
of the movie when he had there was a big purple M.
Oh,
And it went Morbius time.
It's Morbius time. I think I remember in the cinema because I wasn't paying attention because I was looking at the net worths of various people that are made up.
Yeah.
But I remember thinking at the time in the cinema, okay, that's a cool lining in that coat.
Great.
Okay. According to clutchpoints.com,
Yep.
Jared Leto got Matt Smith got $700,000.
I don't know who to believe, Mason.
Right?
I don't know whether to believe Facebook.robot or
Yeah,
whatever,
yeah,
or this
yeah.
other clutch point thing.
Yeah.
I don't know who to believe.
Look, I've got a bunch more. I got a bunch more here. What about mediareferee.com?
Okay.
Okay, let's have a look.
Media referee. Tell me what the score is. Oh, wait, you're the referee. You don't keep score. You merely kind of make sure the rules are abided by.
This also says net worth $9 million.
Damn, it sounds like he's got $9 million.
That's right. Wow.
But does that include like houses and stuff?
Great question. Don't know. No way of knowing.
Type in Matt Smith network. Does it include houses and stuff?
Okay. I'll do that now. Tappity, tappity, tap, tappity, tap.
Good.
Says nah.
Nah.
Yeah, nah. It just says nah.
Well, it's good to know.
And it says it doesn't elaborate on that.
That's all I need to know.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Okay, and I'm going to close all these tabs before my phone gets infected.
That's a good idea.
Okay, back to the movie that I love.
God, this is a fucking terrible movie.
I think it's cool.
So boring. So boring. What a boring movie. What a boring loser movie. What a loser of a movie.
It really is, isn't it?
Yeah.
Nothing thrilling has happened.
Nothing thrilling has happened this entire runtime.
Nothing like
It's like so dour.
Yeah.
But not in like, oh, this makes me sad. I mean, just like it's fucking flat as fuck.
Yeah. And
It's
not
like drinking
the-
it's like drinking a flat solo, Mason, which is also light on the fizz, so you can slam it down fast. But
That's
if
exactly
you can imagine,
right.
even flatter
an
than
even
that.
flatter solo. My goodness.
Oh, my new Fitbit is telling me to get up and walk or whatever.
Wow.
Fuck you.
Is there
Jesus, this
change
thing's-
the setting so it knows that you're doing a movie commentary? There's a movie commentary
the
setting.
Morbius button.
That's right.
Yeah.
Just scream into it, it's Morbin
Yeah.
time, and it'll know.
What I did notice, because I asked for this for Christmas and Claire got it for me. Is
Morbius?
Morbius. That my sleep is absolute dog shit, which I already knew, but now it's
Okay,
just
yeah.
confirmed it for me. So
Does your phone not do Fitbit-like things? Couldn't you just
yeah,
walk
but
around
it's,
with your phone?
but I don't keep it on me all the time.
right,
I don't
right.
wear it I don't have my phone on me. Also, I immediately scratch the face of this,
Wow.
like right across it. It's got a huge fucking scratch across it. So, that's good. Oh no.
Oh, no.
This looks bad
Yeah.
for Morbius and Morbius's friend, Mrs. Morbius.
That's right.
The future Mrs. Morbius, I should say.
Yeah.
I don't know the character's
She's
name.
died on a giant twister board.
So she just twisted into a knot
She
and
twisted
fell
too
over?
hard, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, that's the
damn.
problem, If you're on one of these big twister boards, people are going like, go red,
Red,
left hand,
red.
and you're like, but it's on the other side of my body.
Did I get it? No.
No, you suck.
Oh no, she's going to get a Morbius.
He's getting Morbius powers. Everybody's going to have Morbius powers. That's also the problem with this movie as well is,
What's the problem, Mason?
well, the one singular problem with the movie Morbius is it's hard to introduce any other novelty stuff that isn't just Morbius stuff.
Yeah,
So
yeah, you're right. 'cause
What
there's
happens
there's nothing bigger. It's
Yeah.
not, it's not like a.
It's not like a Marvel universe where it's like, oh, there's aliens and cosmic stuff and magic and whatever. It's like everybody's completely normal,
Yeah.
except for some people get Morbius powers,
Yeah.
and obviously Tyrese.
What is this roof even?
Great question.
Anyway, but yeah, you're right. But I guess that was like the first Iron Man was that.
That's, I guess.
But that was also the start of something. Oh no. Yeah, but yeah, like you mentioned Venom. Is there another Venom situation? Like, yeah, you're right. There's nothing. It's just this.
Yeah.
It's just whatever the fuck this is.
Right?
Vampires fucking twisting
So the next
in the
one,
wind.
if there was a sequel, it'd just be probably Morbius versus that lady who's got Morbius powers, and he'd be like, "Remember who you are.
And she'll be
Remember to believe in yourself and be friends with bats, and then
Yep.
you'll be okay." And she's like, "Hey, I'm okay actually."
Yeah.
Oh, he looks like the guy in The Mask. Remember the bad guy?
Bad Mask?
Bad Mask.
Bad Mask, yeah.
Yeah,
From
Barry
First
Barry
Mask.
Bad Mask.
Not Second Mask.
Yeah.
Which maybe also had a bad guy in the mask.
Look out.
Damn,
this is going all over the place.
I agree.
Damn, look out.
Think of all the work they'd have to do to fix all these things that they're breaking
right.
through. I don't care what anybody says, Mason.
They'd have to cut them slacks with room to move.
Yeah, you'd think
know?
so, wouldn't they?
Yeah.
I mean, you'd think a bunch of these
On
clothes...
stage, on the set, they'd be like, my slacks have ripped again.
You'd think the clothes would just tear off, right?
Yeah.
Like you'd do one twist in the wind and you'd be naked.
Yeah, true.
Don't know, man.
Yeah.
Also, he should pull Morbius's hair. It's right
True.
there.
Yeah.
Has he still got those same runners on that he had on earlier?
I think so, yeah.
That doesn't do anything. He can fly. Oh, well, I guess in this case he didn't.
Do you think the
fly.
Wyman Hotel's a reference to something?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. Do you care enough to look it up?
What's it called? How do you spell it? I'll do it.
Wyman, or Wyman.
W.
Oh, he's just got hit with an M for Morbius.
That's great.
It is great, isn't it?
No. WYMAN?
Yes. Probably a famous hotel in San Francisco, if you ask me. Probably.
MC Wyman
No.
is
Is he a rapper?
hang on. There's Fiona Wyman.
No.
There's
No, James.
was a regular artist for Marvel Comics in the first half of the 90s. I wonder if this Wyman person worked on Morbius comics.
Maybe Morbius comics.
So there you go. Let me check. Wyman, Marvel, Morbius. Because there's always a reference. Yeah, he worked on Marvel Presents issue 144 and 145, which both featured Morbius.
That'll
so
do
that's
it.
why.
Hell yeah.
The sign couldn't have said Stan Lee
Yeah.
wrote some Morbius comics and maybe invented Morbius. I don't know.
So we named this awful motel after him.
Yeah. Oh, do you think he's using echolocation to call the bats?
I think he just did.
Do you think?
You did it earlier.
Did he?
Yeah.
I missed it because you made me Google that thing.
That's true, I did.
That turned out to be something.
And guess what? I didn't even care. No, just kidding. I thought that was good information there.
Was it though?
Yeah, I think it was good.
I mean, you say that, but I don't believe
But
you.
it's interesting that of all the creators who potentially ever worked on Morbius,
Yeah.
that was the person they chose.
Yeah. And it also might just be a coincidence.
Might be a coincidence, yeah. Yeah.
Maybe it was a definitive couple of issues of Morbius,
Yeah.
You know? Who's to say?
Sorry, Matt Smith.
Sorry.
You didn't become friends with the bats, but I became friends with the bats, and that's why you lose.
Your name's not Bat Smith.
That's right. My name's Bat Morbius.
I was trying to think of a Morbius bat pun, but I couldn't. I know you just went with Bat.
Bat Morbius, yeah.
Which is better.
It's batter.
Yeah, thank you. They should have made him a horrible freak the whole way through.
Yeah.
Because he's just got Jared Leto face.
Yeah, it's like if the Phantom of the Opera was only ugly some of the time.
Well, that's some of his face is ugly.
That's true.
Some of his face is regular. Don't you think?
Yeah.
God, Matt Smith, you're too slow. Speed it up, man.
If anything, he should look normal when he has drunk blood.
Yes.
Because then he would be like, oh no, I haven't had any blood and now I'm a freak
I'm a monster
or whatever.
and whatever.
Right?
Yep.
Yeah.
You're right.
But no, they couldn't do that, could they? Oh no, I haven't drunk any blood and I just look like a normal man. Okay, well, great. It's great for you, I think.
Great, yeah. It's Bat Dukin time, Mason.
Here we go.
But Dukin!
Nice. Haha, nice.
He's killing all those
I reckon
bats.
I could survive that.
You reckon?
Yeah, just 1,000
I don't think
bats.
the bats could.
No.
Just being mashed into a wall.
Yeah.
How long do you think the bats would remain friends with you if they chose to do this? Like how many of the bats afterward would be like, that's pretty fucked up.
Yeah, I reckon like all these are the suck ups.
Oh,
they're
okay.
like,
suck ups. That's good.
oh,
Mason.
because he's like smash into the wall, and they're like, okay, Morbius.
Yeah.
And the guys at the back are hanging back, are like, you serious?
You serious with this guy?
I'm not going to do that because I'd die. I reckon.
I agree.
Yeah.
Well, it's that formula that he maybe made earlier. I don't remember. It would be funny if he didn't make it earlier and they just cut it out. They're like, yeah, he had this. That was what we were doing. He had
Yeah.
He had the formula and he used it to stop Matt Smith.
Yeah.
Nobody's happy about this, but he got him.
Wow.
You gave me my name.
Well, that really makes you think, doesn't it? You gave me my insulting nickname. I'm going to name you after this chocolate drink. that I had in Australia one
Malt
time.
chocolate drink.
Yes, that's right.
I haven't had a Milo
In a way, you've got to be made of Milo, Matt Smith.
That's right.
That's right.
But instead, you're made of bat scratches.
You're made of bat scratches. Wow. What a way to go.
Do you think?
Yep.
It would certainly, look, if this happened in real life and I saw it, I would definitely say, wow, what a way to go.
Yeah, right.
But in a movie, I'm like, not very interesting.
Yeah.
Real life, the best thing I've ever seen.
Yeah, in real life, you'd be like, why are there all these bats around?
Did you fly? Did you fly when you did that?
Yeah, yeah. Where'd you get that coat?
Where'd you get that? Is that purple lined?
When did you have time to get the purple? Oh, did you have it earlier? Okay, right. Yeah, cool. All right.
So in this scenario, you've just stumbled upon him.
Yeah.
I guess. And you've seen this happening.
Yeah. Did you just buy a regular coat and had a regular lining, but then you got the lining switched out, or did you just have it made from the ground up?
Yeah. Do you have the name of the tailor?
Yeah.
That would be great. So I'm assuming.
I was $200 to replace the lining.
Oh,
Yeah,
he's
that's
got
actually
his sleeve rolled up.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Has he got like that device on his arm or whatever?
I can't even know. I don't know.
He doesn't,
Yeah, he does
right?
have. No,
Does he?
it's on his right arm. I think.
Say. It's on his right arm. They switched it.
I think they switched it, or maybe they switched the Maybe they just switched the camera angle or something. Or maybe there was a continuity issue. See, he's got it on his right arm. It's on his right arm.
He does too.
Yeah.
Did they? Maybe it was always his right arm.
Maybe.
I mean, we didn't really. We didn't.
But
know.
he always
He always had the. I know.
He always
had
had his left hand in his pocket. I reckon there's a few options here, and we'll talk rather than talk about any other aspect of the movie. I want to talk about the robot arm.
Yeah.
I reckon maybe the arm was a late addition, and they didn't know.
Okay.
Or maybe they chopped out all the moments.
I reckon it was early, and they tried and they took it out.
Yeah, maybe that's true.
What
yeah,
I think maybe happened.
Or there's also the possibility that they went,
ugh.
Oh, we need. Yeah, yuck.
Dreck.
Maybe we need to.
More BS.
Nice.
I could have said that before.
No, I said it. I said it, James. See, and what's with this 90s, 80s Blade Runner aesthetic kind of thing going on? What's the point? None of the rest of...
It looks like Beat Saber. Like, what are we doing
Yeah,
here?
well, yeah, Tetris Infinite or whatever that one is called. Like, if this movie had that 80s... If this movie was at least set in the 80s and it had this aesthetic and
do some neon... I know there was some neon stuff, but nothing like this.
Yeah, right.
Anyway, the arm, though.
What was I going to say about the arm? I reckon maybe it's also possible that they had to reverse a few shots.
Yes,
like
I
flip
think
them
you're
over
right.
and
Yeah,
then.
But it would have been just the last one then, presumably.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
Here we go.
Oh, this is the stuff.
Oh, the
my God.
rift.
Oh, I recognize a certain lovely purple rift. My goodness, that means multiverse something. Now, Michael Keaton, you're going to appear in a jail cell. You've come from another dimension in the multiverse, and he's like, "What does that mean? What do I do?" Okay, just.
I mean, this probably would have supposed to have happened earlier in the movie normally.
Yeah, right.
Or is this a reshoot?
See, initially my thought was, I think when we reviewed this, I thought initially maybe it was just one post-credit sequence that they split up into two.
Yeah.
But I think you're probably right. I think this was meant to be much earlier in the movie, and they meet when Jared Leto's in prison earlier.
Yeah, and he goes, "Do you want to do a big Morbius?"
Yeah. And then this is maybe post-credits.
Yeah.
I think. That's great stuff.
See, they can now just do like whatever the footage is. They can just say whatever over the top. Yeah, he came from another dimension and whatever, and we let him out.
Also, why'd they let him out under massive armed guard there?
Because
the point there?
Because that was the footage they had.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
You know what they should have done? Reversed it, so it looked like he was getting out of the car to be freed.
Oh, so yeah, that's right.
So he just steps out backwards, and
I feel so free. I'm gonna do my famous vulture moonwalk that I love to do.
That's what they call it.
Mm-hmm,
By the way, does anybody know where I can find and build a vulture suit in this universe?
Does anybody have one?
Yeah. It has to look pretty close, but I guess not exactly the same as the other one that I have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be very cool.
I agree. Morbius, where are you now?
Well, look, I'm certainly well entertained by the neon, so that's good.
Yeah, but you're right. Like this, what is this fucking aesthetic?
I don't know.
Avi Arad. Stop it.
Oh, there it is.
Stop it.
Somebody said make a title sequence out of the Morbius M, I guess.
And they did.
Here it is. Oh, okay, so it's not right at the end. So that feels this is better. Okay, great. Oh.
First of all, why is he driving?
Well, because that's the all-new, all-electric Porsche Taycan. So
Oh,
they
yeah.
had to-
What's that worth?
$500,000.
Nah.
Yeah.
Because I would have got one otherwise. No,
I think
can't.
almost anybody who watches
Now
this
I
movie
can't get it because it's worth $500,000.
Yeah,
Why'd you
yeah,
even
yeah.
tell me that?
Oh, sorry.
You also could have said 30 grand. I still wouldn't have got it because I have a car.
Yeah, you got a car. It's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does everything fine, you know?
Does everything fine? Okay.
Yeah. Anyway, they had to get the product placement in. Is
Yeah,
what
you're
I'm
right.
guessing, yeah.
Uh-oh.
Imagine you're Porsche or whoever and you paid an extraordinary amount of money to get your car put in this movie. And most people have left.
And it's in the dark.
The handful of people who showed up.
Yeah, I didn't even see any of the features of the Porsche.
That's right.
Did it have an interesting interface?
Maybe.
Damn, this guy's the vulture.
That is a good looking vulture suit though.
Sure.
Yeah.
I mean, sure, Mason.
Yeah. Yeah, nice.
Disgusting.
Which bit?
All of this.
Hey, I'm the vulture.
I'm listening.
It's doing Spider-Man.
Unbelievable.
Why would you think that?
Unbelievable.
And also, Jared Leto isn't like who's Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Which again, this is a nightmare.
Yeah.
So is there a Spider-Man in this universe?
Intrigue.
Is there,
Who do you think he was originally talking to?
Ooh.
Or do you think that's just a reshoot?
Who came before in this universe? Was this the first of this
Great
Morbius
question.
universe?
I don't know.
I reckon who would be out in the desert?
Maybe he'd meet Tyrese Gibson and he's like, I've got a metal arm and whatever. And he's like, we're meeting out here because I can't be seen with you, Dr. Michael Morbius.
That's
And
right.
he goes, intriguing,
Yeah. But I want to be on the Sinister Six.
I guess.
Thing that I've invented. And I'll be the leader because I've got a robot arm.
I think I can't remember when I put this in the video. I think I did where I said, Sony, if you wanted to, it doesn't make sense what universe you've put this in. It doesn't connect properly to anything. You fucked this, obviously.
Yeah.
So what you're going to have to do is do clean break universe.
Uh-huh.
So just make it where Miles Morales is from. I mean, it
Yeah.
would fuck that universe.
Absolutely,
Because then
yeah.
Miles Morales would be birthed from the Morbius verse.
And the movie would probably be bad and people would be like, oh, why'd you make a Miles Morales? I mean, it's going to be bad, isn't it? No, the movie was bad.
Yeah.
It's not the character of Miles Morales' fault, is
Famously
it?
good character, Miles Morales. Anyway, should we do a hashtag?
Yeah.
Hashtag Morbius.
Nice. That's good.
I'm going to
That's all
get
it
confused
deserved.
though, people. Yeah, I put as much effort into that as people put into the movie
Yes.
Morbius.
So, folks, if you've gotten this far, let us know by finding us on social media and tweeting at us, hashtag Morbius. And then we'll know you watched the movie Morbius. In a few years, we'll be like,
is that for the movie Morbius? Yeah, that's what I mean. Do we do it ironically for another thing?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Anyway, that's good.
God,
Good stuff.
What a dreadful movie. Just dreadful, Mason.
Yeah.
We're going to end up doing Caravan of Garbages on Venom 1 and 2, that's fucking...
There's a guy named Tim Wildgoose. Hashtag Tim Wildgoose. That's the real
hashtag.
That's the true fans out there, folks, because most people would have switched off after hashtag Morbius.
So 2 Venoms, Morbius, Craven, that Madam Web movie that they're making, all these weird spin-offs that they're trying to, and some of them could be good.
Yeah.
But I think what a fascinating series of nonsense that they've put together here that are sort of connected, but maybe they're not.
Just good stuff. Just good.
But you're right.
Maybe he could have been meeting Craven in the desert.
Yeah, it could have been.
Maybe he's hunting scorpions or something.
I'm
or
hunting scorpions
He's
out
hunting
here.
mountain lions. I don't
I'm
know.
hunting scorpions out here. Do you reckon Craven's going to do a Russian accent? He'll be like, hey, Mr. Michael Morbius.
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Have a tequila, a famous Russian drink.
That's right, yes.
Correct, Mason?
Yeah, very good.
All right.
Very nice.
Anyways.
Let's cut it there,
Let's
I think.
cut it there.
So, folks, thank you so much for listening.
And listen, if you have listened to this, either with the movie or just on its own, you don't have to do this anymore. You're free of the movie Morbius.
That's true.
You
You can put a bow on it.
You can let it go.
Yeah, that's right.
You can live your life now, Morbius free.
And we are Morbius free for a bit, it seems.
Yeah, we'll be back.
I guess we'll be back when Madam Web comes out or Craven or something. I don't know, yeah.
Not this year. I think I'm done with Morbius for a while.
Okay, all right.
Thank God.
2023, Morbius free. That's what we're saying
that's
here,
right.
folks.
Hashtag 2023 Morbius free.
That's right.
All right. Thanks, everyone.
Grab that Shrek, everybody. We'll see you
Next Shrek.
next Shrek.
Good Shrek.
Good Shrek.